Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hi, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. I just had a new idea for our song about the Name Your Price tool. So when it's like, tell us what you want to pay, hey, 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 and the trombone goes, blah, 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 and you say, we'll help you find coverage options to fit your budget. Then we just all do finger snaps while a choir goes, savings coming at ya, savings coming at ya. Yes? No? Maybe? Anyway, see your practice tonight. I got new lyrics for the rap break.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's #1, #2 employee. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. This is your daily pep talk. I know it's been rough going ever since people found out about your a cappella group, Mad Harmony, but you will bounce back. I mean, you're the guy always helping people find coverage options with the Name Your Price tool. It should be you giving me the pep talk. Now get out there, hit that high note, and take Mad Harmony all the way to nationals this year! Sorry, it's pitchy.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hurry into Macy's newest shopping experience. Macy's Backstage opens Saturday inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. The first 200 customers score a Backstage scratch-off card with the chance to win up to $25 off your Backstage purchase. Join us for music, food, giveaways, and get a free Backstage tote with any purchase all weekend. Macy's Backstage opens on the second floor inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. Saturday, April 14th at 10 a.m. Details in store. Visit Macy'sBackstage.com.
Back during slavery, when black people like me talked to the slaves, they didn't kill him. They'd send some old house Negro along behind him to undo what he said. You have to read the history of slavery to understand this. There were two kinds of Negroes. There was that old house Negro and the field Negro. And the house Negro always looked out for his master. When the field Negroes got too much out of line, he held them back in check. He put them back on the plantation. The house Negro could afford to do that because he lived better than the field Negro. He ate better, he dressed better, and he lived in a better house. He lived right up next to his master in the attic or the basement. He ate the same food his master ate and wore his same clothes. And he could talk just like his master. Good diction. And he loved his master more than his master loved himself. That's why he didn't want his master hurt. If the master got sick, he'd say, what's the matter, boss? We sick? When the master's house caught a fire, he'd try and put the fire out. He didn't want his master's house burned. He never wanted his master's property threatened. And he was more defensive of it than the master was. That was the house Negro. But then you had some field Negroes who lived in huts, had nothing to lose. They wore the worst kind of clothes, they ate the worst food, and they caught hell. They felt the sting of the lash. They hated their master. Oh, yes, they did. If the master got sick, they prayed that the master died. If the master's house caught a fire, they prayed for a strong wind to come along. This was the difference between the two. And today you still have house Negroes and field Negroes. Yeah. I'm a field Negro.
And I am too. I am that field Negro. I'd rather be out in the field working, man, working hard for mine, yeah, and trying to find that escape route, and find out how am I going to get off this plantation. Yeah, what's up, family? How y'all doing out there? Man? Welcome in one more time to Lions Vibez Radio in this house right here. On this Monday, y'all know what show this is. This right here is the Lions Vibez Radio presents Real Talk Monday. Yeah, this is the show right here that we do on each and every Monday. We just come in, man, and just have a freestyle conversation, y'all. Yes, freestyle conversation. That means there is no particular topic of conversation. Oh, yeah. So that give you that opportunity to come on in here and you bring the topic of conversation. We might throw some things out there on the table, lay some things out there on the platform, but hey, you can bring to the table something that you want us to discuss as well. If you got any questions or comments or whatever, like they say, y'all, whatever is clever. Not everything is clever though, but yeah, you know what I mean. But hey, y'all, this is the show right here tonight. 347-850-8030 is the number. 347-850-8030 is the number. Yeah, to call in tonight right here. Yeah, and I missed something, y'all. Brother David getting on my backside, y'all. Let me do this right here, y'all. We can't open Lions Vibez Radio without this right here.
You're now tuned in to Lions Vibez Radio right here on Culture Freedom Radio Network. Here's your host for this evening, Brother Sunray 9 and Chief Rabbi David Israel. Lions Vibez Radio, where the lions are ready to roar.
Yeah, that's the Chief Rabbi. Chief Rabbi getting on me there. Like I said, you better play that. You're going to be in timeout, Brother Sunray. You're going to be suspended for 90 days, Sunray. You're going to play that right there. So, yeah, we got to hit them lines, y'all, before we get in the house, y'all. How y'all doing out there? On this magnificent Monday, man? How y'all doing, man? I'm telling you, I don't know what this weather is going to do, y'all. I don't know what this weather is going to be like. 1 minute is we thinking we're getting ready to get into some spring, and hell, the next minute is snowing, y'all. Uh-oh. Could it be like Prince said? Could it be the signs of time coming here to mess with our minds? Y'all better hurry before it's too late. What was Prince saying? Hurry to what? What were you hurrying to do? Oh. But if we're going to get in there, we're just going to throw in here something. We're just going to bab up something. I can't get it right. We're just going to come in here and throw some things out on the table, y'all. Hey, we appreciate everybody. Let me see before I bring Brother David in. We always got to say we appreciate each and every last one of you for always listening in right here to Culture Freedom Radio Network. Hey, because it wouldn't be nothing without you, the listeners, for listening in. And, you know, those who do participate in the show, we appreciate you very, very much. Most definitely. If we don't say it enough, we really do appreciate each and every last one of you. If you're listening in live, if you catch the archives, however you listen, we do appreciate it. And also, let me make this statement. You can always catch the archive shows. If you don't catch it live, you can catch it right there on TuneIn Radio. You can catch it on TuneIn Radio at Culture Freedom Radio Network. For everybody who has those Apple devices, yeah, if you like that bite out of the apple, that forbidden fruit. That's what they say, y'all, the forbidden fruit. I don't know where they got that from. I ain't seen it in the Bible. But that's another whole story. But that Apple products, man, you can go ahead and get it on all your Apple devices in the podcast section on the iTunes. Yes, we are on iTunes. You can check us out right there, man. Lions Vibez, not damn well. It's Culture Freedom Radio Network, and Lions Vibez Radio will be in there, the different shows. But you can get us right there on iTunes as well, man. Culture Freedom Radio Network, and keep us on the go. And you can listen in to the different shows. And don't forget, you can check us out right there on Facebook at Culture Freedom Radio Network right there on Facebook. Yes, most definitely. And it is on Twitter, which I like to call a little Tweety Bird site. Tweet. Yes, you can check us out right there. Culture Freedom 9. Culture Freedom 9. And we also on Instagram as well. Culture Freedom Radio Network on Instagram. With that said, y'all, hey, let's get this show on the ball. Let me bring the Chief Rabbi in this house tonight, y'all. And let me see what Chief Rabbi got on his mind right here tonight. Ain't no telling what the Chief y'all gonna say, y'all. So y'all better get ready, because here he come like the Temptations. Peace, shalom.
Hey, shalom. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Peace, my brother. Peace.
Shalom. Rahul Bay. Is that it?
You close Rahul Bat, but you good.
Rahul Bat. Mama Stay. Shalom. Shajara Lahu. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep Bargani Shialafiani. Peace and blessings. Like John A. said, I'm sending my love to everybody out here who is in this truth, who out here roaring their lines out here. You know, thank you for that line, Brother Sunray. Can you sign up one more time?
Oh, yes, sir. Let me get the little bitty shout.
Shout out one more time. Let line shout. Right. That's right. That's what I'm talking. We in Lions Vibez Radio tonight. Shout out to Culture Freedom Radio. Shout out to Lions Vibez Radio. Man, shout out to all the damn ministries that are out here teaching this black theology, black biology. Now, something I'm going to get into, Genesis 13:2 says that Abram was very rich in silver and gold. Now, when it goes to Jeremiah 51:8, it says, Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. Isaiah 21:9, and behold, here cometh a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen, and he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods he hath broken unto the ground. Now, the reason why I'm calling Babylon, we know the great Babylon, America, the whore, the greatest whore, you know. We see Babylon, the money system is falling. Brother Sunray, I don't know if you're going to play that clip tonight of a white lady named Lisa Haven. Me and him was talking about this earlier, and I've kind of brought it up on the show before about the money system. You know, I know, you had other brothers. Your brother Pianki, love the Bitcoins. The money system. And I've talked about how cryptocurrency has taken the hell over. Now, as far as paychecks, I know it's nowadays when it comes time for work for jobs. And I've known, as a person who has been a licensed barber, licensed cosmetologist, I've noticed, especially, in a lot of the shops and shit, not too much money is being made, especially amongst black businesses, and blue-collar trades. Not too much money is being made in any of these businesses. I can't see how a lot of people are making it. Toys R Us, they shut down all these Toys R Us stores. They shut down over 800, and correct me if I'm wrong or not, but I know I read this, Wells Fargo locations all over the U.S. Farm Freshes, I know down here in Virginia we had something called Farm Fresh, which was known for their fried chicken and grocery stores. They're closing down their grocery stores. They closed down all their grocery stores. So, this is something that I've been getting into, and I've been noticing. I noticed they're closed down like 10 shopping malls here in Virginia. I don't know if any of y'all noticed that, and maybe in y'all cities a lot of businesses are closing down, especially big multi-dollar corporations are closing down. Walmart's, matter of fact, I noticed in Walmart's now, they don't have any more cashiers at any Walmart's. They just have a customer service person, and they may have stockers. But they have fired over thousands of Walmart employees. There isn't going to be any Walmart employees no more. Walmart are getting rid of all their employees. The only people that they need working for them is the warehouse, Walmart warehouse, and the Walmart stockers. That's it. They have automatic cashiers, like the cashless cash machine. So, in other words, you could go buy your groceries and you don't need no cashier. They have a machine that you can ring your groceries up with. Okay? They don't have any more cashiers. Getting rid of cashiers. So, this is something that I'm getting into right now. McDonald's. They are closing down and getting rid of their workers. They are going to have more of automatic robotic machines serving food, making the food now. I know in Japan, a brother years ago told me in Japan that they was gonna that they had robots making the food at the McDonald's in Japan. That they didn't have no actual people working in the McDonald's in Japan, or in Korea too, in China too. They have robots making the food and other things. So nowadays, there isn't going to be any jobs available for you all, and there isn't going to be any money circulate. I know at some of the jobs I done worked at, they said they will not be giving out no more paper checks. Matter of fact, they have a few jobs I done had, they done told me they would give me credit card to pay me. That they would do direct deposit. No more cashiers, no more checks. Okay, no more cash and checks. They're trying to get rid of the money system. They're trying to get rid of the dollar. The dollar is done. Okay, the bitcoins, cryptocurrency, electronic money. It's the new thing. You know, I don't know if y'all gonna see it or not, but the jobs y'all ain't gonna have no jobs no more, and y'all definitely ain't gonna have no paper money no more. And I know as a blue collar worker, I've had to work jobs outside my trade just to make ends meet, and that ends meet ain't shit. $7 an hour ain't shit. So I'm here to tell y'all, just for you all need to start looking at these corporations are falling. They don't need no more workers. Okay? Y'all gonna be out of a job soon. Me and brother Sunray can play that clip that he sent me earlier when we said, maybe he can play that clip. But the white lady was talking about how the cryptocurrency was the new thing. That buying gold is a new thing. I'm gonna tell you something. Gold isn't gonna work either. I know y'all say y'all gonna be trading gold to get shit, but trading gold isn't gonna work. If y'all gonna have to trade something, y'all gonna need to maybe stack up on cigarettes and beer and shit like that, and maybe trade beer, trade cigarettes for services, because that's the only thing that's going to make any kind of good trade. You buying all these electronics. Electronics ain't gonna be worth shit. So don't think you're going to trade in electronics. I know I deal with pawn shops. Pawn shops, they don't want your electronics. They don't want no gold. They got too much gold, matter of fact. Okay, this is well-known facts. Okay, pawn shops, I deal with them. And I'm pretty sure Brother Sunray dealt with pawn shops in the past also. They don't want no TV. They don't want none of that shit. So you all saying y'all gonna trade some TVs and phones and tablets? It's no. Yeah, you ain't gonna get shit for that stuff. It's worthless. Okay, if y'all gonna want to trade shit, y'all gonna have to get into trading donkeys, or maybe raise some horses, some donkeys, some chickens. Maybe like I said, get you some stack up on beer and cigarettes and shit, and maybe get into that kind of trade, barter system type trade. Because that trading electronics and all that shit, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And gold, trading gold, trust me, when the money system go down, the gold can't replace the money system. It can't. I done checked into shit like that too. That ain't gonna make shit either. That ain't gonna make shit either. I know some of y'all might say, well, you'll get some silver and gold. And don't get me wrong, I've heard people make that statement, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think you're going to need shit that that's going to be meaningful to people nowadays. Okay, because when the world comes, only thing people gonna want is a smoke and a drink. Okay? Okay? That's the only thing people gonna want. And drug addicts nowadays ain't gonna want no gold and no silver. They gonna want some damn beer and some cigarettes and shit like that. So that's the best thing to get into is trading that type shit. Tobacco trade, alcohol trade. That's the best thing to get into. Maybe being a bootlegger, a little bit. But that's the only thing I can think of that's got some worth nowadays, besides gold and silver. Because like I said, gold and silver, it ain't going to be worth too much in the future. And I know some people might say stack them on that, but that's going to fall too. But, that's all I said. We need to look into this financial, the dollar declining. And we need to look at these businesses, these multi-dollar corporations falling right now. Well, that's what we need to look into. That's what's on my mind right now, the money. Okay. Shalom, shalom, peace.
Yes, sir. And I was just looking at something too, brother. Yeah, Quam, I got that that clip too. I'm gonna play. Yeah, and we're gonna talk about a little money too, family, tonight as well. Because what we're talking about, really bringing this up because it was something that was going on. It was about a month ago. I just realized, looked at this last night. They were saying how Iran was dumping the dollar, and they was basically saying Russia was, I guess, talking about it as well because of some of these sanctions that the United States had been put on. I'm gonna play the clip, but she'll go in it more in depth in that clip. But kind of going with the gold, Brother Day, like I said, a lot of people did talk, and that's what a lot of these countries are moving to and doing a lot of trading, getting off this American dollar. They are doing like a little bit gold, silver, and that's the point. Let me read this right fast about from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Then I'll play the clip right fast. But he's talked about the decline of the dollar, and that is one of the problems because this money that we're calling money, what they call fiat notes or debt notes and all of this shit, basically just IOUs. That's all we really got, y'all, IOUs. It's basically not backed behind anything. Let me read this, though. This is from The Fall of America, chapter 20, page 87, called Decline of the Dollar, by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And he says, the stronghold of the American government is falling to pieces. She has lost her prodigy. Damn, son Ray. I'm tired, y'all. My bad. Pedigree among the nations of the earth. One of the greatest powers of America was her dollar. The loss of such power will bring any nation to weakness, for this is the media of exchange between nations. The English pound and American dollar have been the power and beacon light of these two great powers. But when the world went off the gold and silver standard, the financial doom of England and America was sealed. The pound has lost 50% of its value. American dollar has lost everything now as a power bagging her currency, which was once bagged by gold for every $5 note and up. All her other currencies was bagged by silver from $1 note and up. It says, but today the currency of America is not bagged by any sound value, silver or gold. The note today is something that the government declared that they will give you the value in return, but does not name what the value is. But they definitely are not bagging their currency with silver and gold. Now, just stop on that one. But that's what it is. Like, you have a note. It's basically an IOU note. Damn, I don't have my wallet in front of me to pull no money out. But it's not bagged by anything. It's basically just worthless piece of paper, and that's why a lot of the people are trying to get the hell away from that dollar. And even China was trying to do some. And a lot of these people trying to get off United States dollar because they're trying to hurt the economy, dealing with America. And there's another chapter I've seen in here that that's Honorable Elijah Brown. I'll just look at the table of content because I don't want to be flipping right fast trying to find it. But he mentioned how, here we go, America lost the friendships. And she's losing a lot of her so-called friends. And that's even mentioned in the book of Revelation, that a lot of the people that she made dealing with and merchants with and things that, when they talk about the Babylon the Great whore, and all of this was prophesied that in the book of Revelations and Daniels and things of this nature, that all of these things that we're seeing was going to happen. Whether you acknowledge the Bible or not, that's your prerogative, like Bobby Brown. It's your prerogative. But those of us who do, and some of us who know the teachings, we can see what is going on. We can see what is happening. So we just have to be prepared for what is about to go down and what is happening. And this is not a scare tactic, family. That's not what we into. We ain't in the fire and brimstone preaching type shit. So excuse my French, y'all, but we're not into that. We're just into a awareness teaching to let you be aware of something and what's about to happen, what's going to go on. Let you be ready, because there's a lot of other people. They warn their people. They warn their people about what things are happening. And even in such books as the Quran, it says Allah always send a warner and a messenger amongst his people before destruction comes. Let me say it again. Say that Allah always sends a warner and a messenger amongst the different nations and tribes of people before destruction comes. So we have to have somebody as the final call has. When you look at the corners on the final call, they have trumpets. If you look at a final call, that trumpets on the end of the final call. So somebody has to be there to blow the trumpets. As Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, it's like one crying in the wilderness of North America. So we have to have these trumpets blowing, and somebody at the same time, somebody crying in the wilderness to let us know, hey, it's about to go down. Just like they talked about Noah before the flood came, and Abraham when he had to warn his people. We have to put the warnings out before anything happens, whether it be a financial crash. Y'all, I'm tired, y'all, so y'all forgive me if I stumble in some of my words. I'm really exhausted. I got here at 10, 15 minutes before the show, so I'm going to do my best. But I'm going to go ahead and play this clip, y'all, so maybe I can recuperate and get my words together here, because I'm seeing like I'm tired-tongued today. Then we'll play this here, y'all. This one is called The United States Being Dumped, Operation Isolated. Yeah. And play this clip right fast. And I'll give y'all her name as well, who it is. Y'all can look it up on YouTube. And they have a lot of more information. And it's just not her. I think the Watchman report, they were talking about it. A lot of people are talking about what happened with Iran and the dumping of the dollar. And it was actually started from something on RT News, Russian news and stuff of that nature. Al Jazeera News and all of these people are talking about it. All right, be right back right after this, family.
Hi, everyone. Lisa Haven here. Well, no more games and no more messing around. Countries are banding together to dump the United States dollar, which could and will have serious repercussions on our economy. Now, I know that Russia has talked about it in the past. There's even been rumors that they're exchanging it for gold, probably at some level, but not completely. And also China has expressed their concern over this and actually has dumped some of the U.S. dollar. They've even threatened to dump more, and I could imagine with Trump's latest tariffs on Chinese steel exports, we could get a little more pushback from China and more threats to dump the United States dollar, something that they've talked about for quite a while. Well, now Iran has jumped in on the action. Check out this report from RT.com, and it's titled, Iran Bans Use of the United States Dollar in Trade, Officially Banned. Now, the report details that Tehran has announced that purchase orders by merchants that are based on U.S. currency would no longer be allowed to go through the import procedures. According to local media, the policy is in line with an official request by the Central Bank of Iran and is specifically meant to address fluctuations in market rates of the U.S. dollar. Now, a little further in the report, it also details a, quote, love affair with Putin and Iran, if you will. It states this: while meeting with the Russian President Vladimir Putin in November, Iranian Supreme Leader Ali said that the best way to beat the United States sanctions against the two countries was to join efforts to dump the American currency in bilateral trade. That is huge. He told President Putin that by using methods such as eliminating the U.S. dollar and replacing it with national currencies in transactions between two or more parties, the sides could, quote, isolate the Americans. Wow, that's huge. So here we have Iran pushing Russia to do likewise, to basically bust the U.S. economy, something that is really on a teetering slope. It's not a matter of if it is going to happen, but when, because we know that these trillions of dollars of debt that we're in is just a bubble waiting to pop. Now, with Trump in there, we've had a lot of headway and a lot of good things happening on the economy, but you must keep in mind that with Trump in office, and like I said, when he took office over a year ago, I specifically stated that they want to crash the economy under Trump. This is something, it may or may not happen in the end, but this is absolutely something they've been attempting to do, and now it seems they're making headway, and other countries are jumping in on the bandwagon there. Let me show you this report on China. This was earlier this year, but it's on Sputnik News, and it's headlined, "Will China wreck the U.S. Treasury market and the United States dollar?" Beijing may be considering dumping the U.S. bond portfolio in reply to Trump's trade threats. But can it really hurt the U.S. Treasury market and crash the U.S. dollars? Again, keep in mind, we've got those tariffs against steel on the table right now and being discussed. So this could have some repercussions. And Russia and China and Iran are not the only ones. We know that Venezuela has also talked about doing it as well. Moving on a little bit, there is also store closures in America to add a little flame to the burning fire that's already here with these countries talking about dumping the U.S. dollar. Well, we do have some job losses here in America. I'm going to throw this up. You can look these up in a link below that I have, but I kind of monitor how many jobs are lost, how many layoffs we have around the country. But just March 1st, there was an announcement that Best Buy will be closing over 250 stores. So there is still some job losses taking place here in America and some serious repercussions on our economy. But that's not all. Also, check out this report that details the Federal Reserve once again increasing interest rate or continuing to talk about increasing those. But this report can be found on NewYorkTimes.com, and it was put out February 21st, and it's headlined, "Fed's Officials Say Economy is Ready for Higher Rates," thus meaning they're going to raise rates. Not to mention the craziness that we've had on the stock market, on the Dow, and all of that. Check out this report from the dailyherald.com, and it was put out March 1st, but the Dow dropped 420 points on the news of Trump's steel tariffs. So just a simple announcement, we have the Dow dropping 420 points. It dropped 666 points not that long ago, kind of a scary number. Mark of the beast style, if you want to label it as such, that's what it would be considered. But the Dow has just been up and down. Our stock markets have been going crazy lately a lot. And these are troubling signs when we're looking ahead, when we're looking into the economy. So we have to keep our eyes open. But here's the thing. The ultimate goal is that they want to collapse the economy. They want an economic crisis, and they want to blame it on President Trump, who lately has been giving me some white hairs, if you will, white hairs on the whole gun control banter that he's been spilling lately. Now, I haven't decided yet, and this is just a side note, but I haven't decided yet if that banter is in order to appease the Democrats to get them to put something way over the top in, so then we're left with nothing as an end result. In regards to what happened in Florida, he's over-exaggerating on the issue in order to have them put something more dramatic on the table that he knows the Republican side will deny. And that's kind of playing the game. Or is he really saying those things and mean it? Which I sure the hell hope it's not that one, because I will stand against it thick and thin and stand with the NRA, with our gun rights, because that is our Second Amendment right. But that's a side issue. I don't want to tangent. There are so many things happening with the economy that we need to be aware of. Now, that said, there really is something major going on, and my hairs are absolutely standing on end. With all this talk on the economy, with all the buildup of countries cashing out, with the Federal Reserve increasing rates, with the Dow going up and down, I can't help but also link that to the fact that YouTube and Google and Facebook have been on an uber tangent, or just a crazy kick, to eliminate and silence YouTubers and start putting certain rules and regulations and strikes on channels, which apparently they've done in accident to some level. But there's been upped attacks on InfoWars specifically, which, whether or not you agree with what they're doing over there, the fact is it is an attack on our rights, on our freedom of speech, on what is going on there. And so many attacks, when I see attacks going on patriots, attacks on people who are standing on the right side of things, and I see them up to the level that they are, and they're really pushing bad on him, and I see him pushing on my channel, on multiple other channels, on my friends' channels who have gotten strikes and taken off, and this is all this corroded, it's not a coincidence, but this effort all at once to silence opposition, to crash or put, make the economy in turmoil. And let me just preface this, I'm not saying the economy is going to crash. I don't know when it will. Nobody knows and can put a date. I can just say these are the things that are happening. Pay attention and look and spread the information. And I know you guys pay attention hardcore, but we got to wake up the sleeping half to pay attention. So with that, all these things happen at once tells me that something big is coming. Something big is about to happen. I don't know what that is. Could it be something with President Trump? Could it be some kind of false flag event? Could it be some kind of economic downfall? Could it be some kind of attack? I just don't know. I just feel that with the amount of effort that they're pushing to attack dissidents, to attack their opponents, then we need to have a heads up for anything. Anyhow, please don't forget to check out my partner at Noble Gold Investments. You guys can see here, I own gold and silver myself. That is why, because of the instabilities in the economy, because of what's going on, you really need to have something a little more valuable like gold and silver. Now, there's links below, noblegoldinvestments.com, but click the links below. There's also Bitcoin that you can get involved in. Gold, silver, precious metals, all these things are obviously part of it. You can see I also have, silver here as well. I love these things. But so many things are underway. You just need to be ready for anything and make sure you have your assets spread out in other areas. Put some in Bitcoin, put some in gold, silver, precious metals, spread them out. So if something does happen to the US dollar, and it's guaranteed sometime in our future, don't know when, but it is guaranteed sometime in our future, then you need to have your assets elsewhere. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I love all of you guys. You are amazing. Please share this far and wide and subscribe to the channel. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.
Okay, we're back. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, we're back. Yeah, yes sir. So hey, we just throwing that on the table. Yeah, there's something to think about right there. Just throwing it out there. Let me see, make sure I got my sound good here. Yeah, but it is something, man, to think about. With Iran, there's a lot of things that's going down, man, in the world, and see, you can't. You can't wait on CNN, ABC News, and news agencies like that to give us that type of information. Because I didn't hear you. Well, I should have known, but you didn't hear nothing about Iran and nothing like that trying to drop the U.S. dollar. You basically primarily, if you get news of such as that, like you said, you would have to get news outside of the United to hear that type of information, you probably have to go to Al Jazeera. That, like I said, the RT News. Actually, that's Russian news, but they actually have Russian news. But they are located also inside of America. That's interesting. They have one and located in headquarters. It's called Russian TV, but they have one that's located, I think it was right there in Washington, D.C. Okay. Then, you get the BBC News and other agencies and things of that nature that you can go into and just look up. But you got to get some news outside because this mainstream media here, and particularly in other nations, they probably have their news swayed or, to keep the people blinded as well. But so you go to they have to look somewhere else too. But especially here in the goddamn America, they really under this mind control thing that they don't want you to know exactly what's going on. And there's a lot of stuff that's happening over in that East. We don't really know everything that's basically happening. But, like I said, but it's just a little heads up reminder or whatever, just something to look at and something to think about. So nothing to be fearful, but just something to think about. But these are some things that a lot of people been talking about for a long time. And I know it was something that I was looking at Apple News a long while back. Well, they was talking about the money and how it was losing its value and things of this nature. So even some economists was talking about they wasn't even going to invest in the damn dollar and buying stocks in the dollar anymore. There was some economists on the on Apple News. If y'all got that Apple News and any Apple device, and you got that Apple that news app, man, I advise you, man, look at that on there. Go in there and start looking at some of that news that Apple has on there. It's the money market. Shit, they got it all. Money market. Hell, they even got Warren Buffett got a damn site. The Bitcoin, they have a site. All this financial thing that you can get into, look at the business and keep up with what's going on. I can't read no stocks. I don't know how to read all that, but, you just want to be informed in some kind of way. What was it? The Federal Reserve apps and, just try to be somewhat informed. Hell, you ain't got to be a master of it, but just have some minor insight into some things. Like I said, we just can't be living in this damn life and don't just not know nothing at all. Like a lot of our people, man, they just in this life and don't have no insight to what the hell is going on at all. They just living, wasting damn space. I ain't gonna say that, but they just living, man. They don't know what's happening in the world. They don't know what's going on. I'm looking at something. I was seeing something earlier. Now I'm trying to go to the Federal Reserve app and see what's happening on there. But I did seen something last night as they were talking about They was talking about the hike, raising, what was it, the hike in the rate or some crazy shit like that. I'm not into all that like that, man. We got some people who's really into the geopolitics and whatever they call it. I wish I could get into it that deep, but I've never been into the stocks and things of this nature. But the ship might hit the fan one day. I ain't cuss y'all. I said the ship might hit the fan one day. So you have to be prepared in the best way you can. Because I remember Dr. York wrote a book, like I said, it's called the Millennium Book. He had Millennium Book Part 1 and 2, how he was saying that one time, like dealing with the welfare system. And I like how he mentioned it once. He was like, farewell to welfare. And we're slowly seeing how they're actually trying to cut back on welfare, the welfare benefits, and all of these other things they're dealing with the welfare system. So eventually, you never know if they can do it without probably hurting even their elderly and their own kind. Shit, they'll cut that shit off in a heartbeat. Probably ready to cut it off. But, they got to see how they can do it. But it's slowly been doing. A lot of people been, losing a lot of benefits when it comes down to the welfare system as well. So, let me see, push for Fed vote on Wells Fargo. Oh, okay. I was just looking at something here. Just trying to scan through the Apple News and see what's happening on the Federal Reserve. I'll find something. But yeah, it's just something that's thrown out on the table, family. We ain't saying that you got to believe everything that's written in stone. But me still, again, with that Bitcoin, it just my perspective, my prerogative. I'm not investing in that shit. I'm not fucking with the Bitcoin. They're just me, y'all. Y'all ain't got to do what Sunray said. Go and check. Like I said, always check in your own stuff. I just something about that. I just don't goddamn trust. I just don't trust it. Like, because I told you I've been listening to this pastor show, and he was talking about the Bitcoin because he said he was interested in it, and he had a talk show. They'd be talking about various things, and he was saying they got this little young guy. He was like 18, 19 or something like that. He was a teenager. And he said he invested $1,000 into it when he first got into it. He invested $1,000. So he says he's basically a millionaire or something, a big millionaire when it come down to in the Bitcoin. So they said he was an interview, and they asked him, a lady was asking him on the interview that he was on. So what do you do with your what are you doing with your millions that you're getting? He's like, he said, I just go on the internet I just go to the computer every so often, every 15 minutes, and just look and see how much money I don't made. But they was asking him, what have you bought and what have you did with it? Nothing. He just go on the internet. He's just rich on internet. Because that's what he don't own nothing. He's not, hadn't bought nothing with it and did nothing. He just rich on computer. Because you had all that money, you invested $1,000, and you hadn't taken on out, you hadn't invested and bought something else with the money you made with it. It's just like, to me, it's just like when sometimes I just be sitting here bored, man. Like I did it last weekend. I download me old goddamn casino slot machine game. I was like, man, just kind of kick a little time, man. I don't feel like studying today. Just gonna do a little normal things. I guess what's normal, but so I'm playing that, and it gave me, I think, $10,000 to start off playing. Give you 10,000 credit to play. So I'm playing and I'm spending probably about $6,500 just on one spin. And you hitting the little jackpots. I'm constantly winning. I'm winning. So I'm way over $10,000 now. But that ain't my money for real. I can't do shit with this money. That's computer generated money. Even though I'm winning, I didn't invest in it. And then the thing about it, you can, if you run out, you can actually get your credit card and buy some more coins to play that game. Now check this out, y'all. If you playing a game, you can buy some more coins when you run out from the money they give you. Or you play and your ass lose all that money. You can get your real credit card. You can get your credit card, probably what you did, put some money on a card or whatever, and buy some more coins to play this game that you cannot get any money off of or any value off of. You can't, say if you lose all that $10,000 and you get your credit card and buy some more coins, probably about $20 worth of coins off your credit card. And when you get it back up to $5,000, you can't withdraw that money and put that $5,000 back on your credit card. Now you got $5,000. Hell no. That's just for you to keep on playing in amusement. That's how I basically see, goddamn, that's just, like I said, my opinion, y'all. That's how I see Bitcoin is. That's basically how I see Bitcoins. It's just damn computer money. Because you ask some of these people, I started asking a lot of these people that say they got Bitcoin, ask them what have they purchased from the Bitcoins, the money they got, and from, whether they, the investments went up. Notice you start asking them what they purchased, you don't really get no solid answer. I don't know if y'all ever paid this shit no attention. You don't get no solid answer. They ain't went and bought no cars. They ain't bought nothing with them, no house, no nothing. They ain't doing none of that shit. They just tell you, well, I got it, I'm just, I'm just saving it or whatever. They ain't tell you, they never give you no direct goddamn answer. I've noticed that. I peeping the game, y'all. I'm peeping the game. So no, I'm not invested in that shit. So if I invest, I don't give a damn, $5,000 some fiat money on Wall Street. At least they said my money, I can, I might get might win, get 10,000. I'm like, well, shit, hold up, let me snatch my original 5,000 out, and I'm finna play with this other 5,000 that I want. That I got gained. I'm finna play with that. I'm finna take this other 5,000 out. So I got this $5,000 fiat money, this paper money, back in my hand, and now that I left 5,000 to keep investing because I might have got that hit a big stop. How many people do you hear them saying that they did that with Bitcoin? So if they invested $1,000 in Bitcoin and it went up to 10,000, do you hear anybody saying they went to one of the machines and they took out $1,000, got their $1,000 back out and left the rest in to play with, and if they lose that, it really don't matter. Or they take out more than if they hit 1,000. If they put in 1,000 here, they get 10. Shit, they need to, probably at least take out 5,000 cash off the damn machine. You never heard them saying none of that. Get that damn cash, get that fiat money, and take it out. But you don't never hear nobody saying they doing that. You can never get them to tell you no answer, straight answer on that shit. So it's a game with that damn Bitcoin shit, man. That's some bullshit. That's some multi-level marketing scheme type shit. You don't know who set it up. They can't tell you who set it up. It's a lot of bogus shit to that. Sunray ain't going. I don't give a fuck who tell me they did it. If I can't see that you actually what's the word I want to say? I don't see nothing that you purchase or anything from that. I ain't messing with it. I ain't see your ass about no business with it. I don't give a damn if it's an old regular ass car, a bicycle. I ain't messing with it. That's the word I'm looking for. Tangible. I don't see no tangible things that you purchased or bought with it. The Bitcoin. I ain't fucking with it. But so some of y'all out here, y'all got them gold teeth in your mouth or gold necklace, regular ass piece of necklace. You better keep them. You better keep them because it might be what you had to exchange. Like Brother David said, you got some other commodities around the house. You got bottled waters and some shit hit the fan. You got water. Hell, I might got some goddamn potato chips. Hell, we might have to trade that out. You know what I'm saying? And some. But when if really something financial hit, ain't nobody finna be trading no goddamn food. I ain't finna, you ain't gonna be trading no goddamn pinto beans out for no lima beans. Hell no. We're gonna be trying to rob your ass for them goddamn beans and shit. Light bread, crackers. No, ain't gonna be none of that trade now. None of that shit. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be pure pandemonium if something like that hit the fan. We're not saying it is, y'all, but something like that hit the fan. It's going to be pure pandemonium. But we got to have a backup system. That's why I always tell you to get your supplies ready, stock up, survival, just in case something do hit the fan one day, y'all. One day. It was something I was going to read right fast. I'm going to shut up right too. Let Brother Dave get back in here. Damn, I forgot. I can't find where I had it at. Something about Honorable Elijah Muhammad said again, because we talk about that money too. Well, hell, I can't find it. I had to let Dave come when I come back and read it again, because I had it written down. Had it marked, I thought, but evidently it don't want me to read it right now.
Hey,
go ahead, brother. Dave, I can't find it.
I'm still on.
Still on. There you go. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I saw the article.
I got to read it while you're talking.
That article I'll tell you about where Wells Fargo closed down some locations. It's on CNN Money, CNN.com. Wells Fargo plans to close 800 more branches by 2020. So it says the plan closes announced on Friday and will leave Wells Fargo with about 5,000 branches. The bank closed more than 200 branches last year, but still finished the year with more than 5,800, the most in the United States. So, yeah, that's what I was telling you about with Wells Fargo. They closing down shit, too. And Walmart, too. That's something y'all got, like I was saying earlier. Y'all going to have to look at Walmart. Yeah, they closed down, too. They closing down a lot of their cashiers and shit. I know it's a lot of Walmarts. There's no more cashiers. So they have the way you ring your own stuff out. Now, but like I said, the farm freshers in Virginia closed them down. They closed on a lot of the grocery stores down, the shopping malls. They closed over 10 shopping malls in the state of Virginia within the last 2 years. So, yeah, that is something that we got to look into now, too. And like I told brother, like I said with Brother Sunray, gold, gold, I know Brother Sunray probably got a different opinion, but I don't think gold and silver going to have too much worth either later on. Like I was saying earlier, you know, I don't think that's going to have too much worth either sooner or later. But I will say this. Like Brother Sunray and the new black and the Melissa with Drew X, they teach survival skills, you know, teach you about protecting yourself, first aid, search and rescue squad, which you all have. That's the type of shit y'all need to get into, you know. Y'all need to learn how to, you know, grow your own fruits, grow your own vegetables. You know, maybe even make your own mud hut. Y'all gonna have to learn how to do that type shit. Y'all might have to learn how to dig your own well. You know? And like Brother Sunray was saying, there's brothers in the militia who have deep sea diving certification. They teach swimming. You know, that's something Brother Sunray was saying. The militia teacher. That's the type of shit y'all gonna have to learn. Some of y'all gonna have to go to the rec center. Gonna have to get y'all a rec center card to go to swim lesson. Learn how to swim. That's the type of shit y'all gonna have to do. Trust me, this is the shit y'all gonna have to know. Yeah, you know, when time comes, we might have to go swim off to another country. You know, even though that shit might not be none either. But y'all might have to go, like the Mexicans, y'all, and the Cubans and the Haitians, y'all gonna have to go swim. You know, and y'all gonna have to swim. You know, so that's something y'all gonna have to learn too. And I know black women say, I don't like to get my hair weave wet. Now the black women say, don't get my hair wet. My weave ain't getting wet. Take that nappy bullshit, that stank ass weave out your head, black women. Take that weave, them little glue tracks, and I know because I'm a licensed hairstylist myself. Take them damn glue tracks out your head. Take sew-in weave out your head. Take them weaves out your head. Grow your hair naturally, and don't be afraid to get your hair wet. Don't be afraid to go swimming and get your hair wet, because you might have to. Okay, sisters? I know y'all, and there ain't no shot at y'all. I know y'all say, David Israel talking shit. David talking shit about the black women in their hair. Y'all have to get rid of them weaves. Y'all have to get rid of that shit. Yeah. Y'all have to get rid of the weed and the fake nails and all that. Y'all have to get rid of that shit and go learn how to swim. Shit, like George Clinton said, aqua boogie baby. Never learned to swim, aqua boogie baby. Psycho alpha disco beta, fire alpha dulu. Aqua boogie. Y'all gonna have to get your aqua boogie on. Y'all gonna have to go, like Brother Surrey said, brother got deep sea diver certification. Y'all gonna have to get that. And even if y'all don't get that, y'all just better know how to swim. Shit. Cause you know, when the hurricanes came out there in New Orleans, down in NOLA, them damn Creoles ain't know how to swim. You know what I'm saying? Them damn niggas down in the fifth water won't swim. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. So y'all gonna have to know this shit. And this is another thing. When the money collapsed, these cars with these rims up there and all that shit, fuck the gas. Gas prices gonna be high as shit. And it's already, gas prices already skyrocketing. Right now it's about to be summertime. Gas about to go way up. Shit. And y'all know y'all got these good cars. Y'all can't put nothing but what? Premium gas shit, Supreme gas. Trust me. That unleaded gas ain't gonna work. Y'all gonna need that premium, and that premium is like $4 a gallon. Okay, so them nice ass cars y'all got, that ain't shit. Y'all gonna have to get rid of that and maybe get y'all a Geo Metro or something. You know what I'm saying? Them look, I know niggas look like 3-6 Mafia said, we ride spinners, and don't starve. Yeah, I know brother Survey cousin 3-6 Mafia said he love riding spinners. You know? I know y'all niggas love riding spinners. Y'all gonna have to get rid of them spinners and get y'all a little two-door truck. You know, fill that bitch up. Shit. Cause the gas, when the war starts, that means the gas price is gonna go up. And this is summertime.
Hurry into Macy's newest shopping experience. Macy's Backstage opens Saturday inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. The first 200 customers score a Backstage scratch-off card with the chance to win up to $25 off your Backstage purchase. Join us for music, food, giveaways, and get a free Backstage tote with any purchase all weekend. Macy's Backstage opens on the second floor inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. Saturday, April 14th at 10 a.m. Details in store. Visit Macy'sBackstage.com. Hurry into Macy's newest shopping experience. Macy's Backstage opens Saturday inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. The first 200 customers score a Backstage scratch-off card with the chance to win up to $25 off your Backstage purchase. Join us for music, food, giveaways, and get a free Backstage tote with any purchase all weekend. Macy's Backstage opens on the second floor inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. Saturday, April 14th at 10 a.m. Details in store. Visit Macy'sBackstage.com.
The Fresh Prince said, summertime. And trust me, man, y'all gonna have to get this shit together, man. This shit y'all doing out here, it ain't shit. Y'all gonna have to get this together. The money situation, them little Arabs y'all love with them, they ain't gonna let y'all get no free gas. Them little shitty ass die-head Arabs ain't gonna let you get no free gas. They ain't gonna let you get nothing from them. They don't even like y'all. Y'all go up in some next store, they throw the money back at you. We gonna have to get our own gas station. Shit, do something. Shit, cause these Arabs, they ain't gonna give you nothing free. Shit, I'm here to tell y'all, man, we gonna have to get this shit right out here, man. We gonna have to. Because the survival, we going to have to get us some horses. We going to have to go horse riding lessons. I know some of y'all got horse riding. Some of you know how to ride a horse, Brother Sunray?
Nah, brother. I tried when I was little. I got scared and jumped the hell off. I should have, but I want to, but I hadn't tried it no more.
Well, that's something we gonna have to learn. We gonna have to horseback ride lessons. You have to learn how to ride a horse. Y'all gonna have to, learn how to raise your own chickens. Make your own, raise your own chickens. That's another thing, raising chickens. Y'all gonna have to learn how to raise your own chickens too. And that's something y'all don't like either. I know some of y'all probably don't want to hear that. Y'all gonna have to learn how to raise your own chicken soup. That way you make your own food, get your own food. That's another thing, But that's all I'm saying, though, man. Get the food right, because the hormones all in the food and shit. The hormones that they stick up in some of these food nowadays, getting out of the grocery store, shit, that's making our damn kids into faggots and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking our kids all up, So I'm here to tell y'all need to get this shit together, man. Shit. And that's another thing. Black women gonna have to learn how to sew. Maybe you black women don't want to hear it, but y'all gonna have to learn how to sew your own clothes. Okay? I know y'all love walking around with Jordans and Air Force Ones. Y'all gonna have to learn how to sew your own clothes. It's another thing. So yeah, that's just some survival things I want y'all to get in y'all head. You could go ahead, Brother Sunray.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and I got this clip. I just thought about to get it back. Like I said, I was rushing home. About this opioid. I like this clip. I will play about this opioid. This pandemic that's happening. So it's loading up. It'll be a minute, family, before I get it loaded. I want to go back to the fall of America. This is what I was going to get earlier. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was talking about, and we're seeing a lot of this because I read this one because all these different so-called protests and things we are seeing. I hope my mic ain't messing up because I'm down low. Yeah, but anyway, all these protests and these rallies that we're seeing, some of them are staged, some may be authentic. I don't know. We're seeing a lot of this resistance stuff going on. The women marches, the this march, the that march. But check this out. Anyway, let me get back. The Fall of America. There's a chapter 23 of the Fall of America called The Dissatisfied. Elijah Muhammad said here in the Fall of America, he says, we are living in a time when dissatisfaction is 100% throughout the world of man and mankind. Therefore, we are living amongst the dissatisfied persons daily and nightly. No one is satisfied, though they may be righteous. Isn't that? You may be righteous, you still ain't satisfied. They are not satisfied because they are living amongst the unrighteous. So the whole entire world of the wicked and the righteous is upset due to dissatisfaction. The dissatisfied are gaining every day more and more among the people whom they hope to bring into the same conditions that they are in. And today, nothing is made more clear to the chief makers of dissatisfaction. But that's what he was just saying, how the dissatisfied, man. And I remember he was saying that, there was a message of the black man. He was saying like the 90%, I hope I get this right. I think it's like 90% dissatisfaction brings on 100% change. I probably got that percentage wrong, but trying to do my best. But I know it's like, it's like we talk about with us. We don't have enough of our people that's dissatisfied. And that's why a lot of things we don't have 100% change as we need, because we don't have enough people so dissatisfied that they are not calling for change. Until we have enough people there saying, well, look, I'm sick of this, man. I'm fed up with this bull crap. Things will remain the same. So we need damn near almost need that 100% dissatisfaction so we can have this 100% change, man, and make things happen. But it's just like when you look at it and talk about what's going on in our community and in our society, and I'm just really primarily speaking on the so-called, what we call black community, African-American community, whatever we want to deem it as and call it as, until we get fed up of what's happening, and enough of us get dissatisfied, we ain't gonna have no change. And it's like some of us we just like, it don't even bother us, you know. And I see that a lot of time when I talk to some people. Like, it's like it don't matter. It don't even matter. It's like they don't see it, or they just don't give a damn. You know, it just don't care, man. To some people, they just go along with the flow. They just go with the flow, and you know that is a real shame. You know, you can't just keep going with the damn flow. Come on, that thing won't load up for me. Man, I'm trying. Okay, y'all, that didn't work. Let me try something else. I'm trying to load this clip up. That didn't work right, but I'm gonna try it again. Let me try it again. I ain't gonna give up. But that's what it has. We have to we have to get enough of this dissatisfaction in the world so we can get some change, man. So we can but we're seeing a lot of this dissatisfaction. That's why, like I said, you're seeing a lot of the protests. A lot of people tired of the status quo. So that's probably like we do see a lot of these protests and these rallies going on. Like they say, the resistance. What are you resisting? What are you resisting? So, you know, so we need to stand up and not let these, as people we say, they just these rallies are faking, they bullshitting. Okay, us who want true reality need to be doing some stuff too. We need to be getting out here really doing some stuff. I ain't saying just protesting. And here's what let me mention this right fast. A lot of the stuff I was hearing from, and I hear this, a lot of stuff from us, is so-called African American or black, whatever we want to be called, Hebrews or Moors, whatever. I was hearing a lot of this at the Dr. King commemoration and anniversary. They're talking about voting. The voting. We still hollering about this voting shit. And maybe I shouldn't have said it that way, but we still hollering about this voting. We got to get out and vote. We got to get out and vote. Oh. What is fucking voting getting us, dog? I'm serious. How long have we been voting and we still getting the same results? Then black folks vote for Obama? Huh? Then do you vote for the so-called first African-American president? What do we get? Look how many we going to vote. Look, when you vote them in, I don't give a damn how so-called righteous they may be when they go into an unrighteous system. And I did say it, y'all, an unrighteous political system. I like the whispers, like to say how the whispers say. They get lost and turned out. They get lost and turned out into their wicked system. Look, you can't go into the unjust system and think you're going to overturn the system by yourself. Nah, they're going to get you. Look, especially you messing with them Washington, D.C. cats, them Washington, D.C. demons. You ain't not going into that White House. Olivia. Yeah, that's it right there. I love that song, Olivia, Lost and Turned Out. You're not going up in that beast system, man, think you're going to change shit. Your ass will come up missing around here. And that's what they keep on. We got to vote. We got to get out and vote. We got to get out in record numbers and vote. How long we been voting? Well, I can't say I have because I can't vote, you know. But people been voting. And what do we get? Same shit all the time. Same shit every time. You know, so I don't know how we keep on coming up with that shit. We got to vote. We got to vote. We got to vote. Got to make a difference. Has it made a difference so far? Has it ever made a difference so goddamn far? Nope. And I've seen. I don't give a damn. You was Muslim, because I seen there was somebody that had supposed to have been the first something that was from the Nation of Islam had went into office. When no nation, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad policies got put up in there and it was bad. Well, none of that. I don't give a man. That shit do not apply. Look, you dealing with the wrong system. They said, man, you know, we got to overturn the system within. That shit ain't working. A lot of people got killed fucking around trying to go in there and talking about changing this system. Look at our brother, like Brother Ron Brown. That was agriculture. What was it? Agriculture secretary with Clinton, which they say that the plane crashed. But damn, it sure happened when they did all the autopsy. That brother had a bullet behind his head, a bullet hole behind his head. Huh? How in the hell you get a bullet hole behind your head from a damn plane crash? I don't know that one, y'all. Y'all figure that shit out. Well, the Clintons got more goddamn blood. They got more body counts than the goddamn Crips and Bloods. Yeah, I said it. They got more body count than the goddamn Crips and Bloods. All I do have the clip loaded too, y'all. It did load up finally. What else we got to call it? Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this Oprah crisis clip, which I love. Let me play this. We got 47 minutes left live in the show. Peace. Welcome to Lions Vibez Radio in the house.
Peace and love, brother Sunray 9.
Yeah, peace to your brother Justice. Peace.
Yes, sir, brother David Israel. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace, brother Justin. Peace, brother Justin.
All right. I see we going over what's going on in the world and the economy and the president and his idiotic ways of doing things. He's getting us in, a world of turmoil with other countries that we had been allies with and had pretty good trade agreements with and everything. But he comes into office with his own way of thinking or what he believes to be the truth. And he's been saying that we've been having bad trade agreements and all this stuff for years and years, and all these other countries have been taking advantage of the United States, and that he was going to do something different. He was going to do something about it. Trump has always, ruined everything that he touched. So you can expect that him being at the seat of the United States as the president, he is bound to ruin this country. And it's happening now with these tariffs on different countries and then them coming back, putting their own tariffs on the United States when we didn't have any problems initially or prior to him sitting down in the Oval Office. Everything had been pretty fair and everybody had been agreeing that everyone is okay. No one was complaining or, we thought that we were doing well. President Obama, he left us the economy on an uproar or in an up note, versus what he came into. He had turned it around completely, where he had the economy booming again, where he had unemployment down to the lowest figures in, maybe a few decades. So there's a lot of things that we look at, and, the person in the office, he sets the tone for the country. And so the tone he sets is one that's disingenuous. He'll say one thing, do another. He's the most flip-floppingest man I ever seen or heard. They talked about other people running for office being flip-floppers. This man probably owns 1 million pairs of flip-flops. Okay? So, Brother David Israel, he's dropping it on the fall of America, where all these companies are coming to an end. They've been in existence for 100 years, some of them longer than that, and they can't stay afloat anymore because of the competition from the internet. Amazon, they're the number one responsible entity that has all of these stores closing up because everyone goes online, they shop online, Amazon.com. They sell you everything that all these stores have, and they sell it to you cheaper. So a lot of people who are computer literate and they want to save money, they look for all kinds of ways to save money, and they get heads up from other people. They say, go on the Amazon site, and you just shop right there, and everything's there and all this stuff. So they're the main cause of Toys R Us coming to an end. And other companies, like you say, Brother David, there's a lot of grocery stores and a lot of chain stores and a lot of other big stores are closing down in a lot of different states. And that's another result of going online and shopping. So it's not just Amazon, there's other networks out there that you can purchase items from as well. But, of course, Amazon's the largest, so they're the culprit of it all. You know, they didn't aim to do this to them, but that's just what happened. That's just what happened. They didn't say, oh, well, we want to shut down Toys R Us or any other, like, main store. It's just the way when you put the computer out there, and the internet and World Wide Web and all that stuff, it just makes everything come right to your doorstep or right in front of your face on your computer in your kitchen or wherever you sit, and you do your shopping online for Christmas and all the other situations where you need to purchase something for your loved ones. Then they go on the computer and they do it. And so, and David was mentioning about McDonald's and Walmart, how they have now where you go and there's not as many cashiers. Maybe they have one or two, but for the most part, they are eliminating cashiers, and they want you to go over there and check yourself out. So you go over there and you scan your own food, you put it in the bag. Of course, there's cameras looking at you do everything, and there's someone sitting in the security office there looking at the camera and the transaction that you're making. So I wouldn't try nothing if I were you. You know, as far as not scanning something and putting it in a bag, you better go ahead and scan everything and do it the right way and learn the way that they're doing things these days. I went into the McDonald's up here in Philly one day. There's this one up here where whites live, and they got this new McDonald's. Well, it's old, but I guess they refurbished it or whatever. They put the new stuff in there. So I went in there one day. I don't eat McDonald's, but I went in there, and I was looking around. It was pretty amazing. I was looking at this thing. You come and you stand in like this, it's like a screen with this giant, and you can push what you want to eat. You press the button to, you know, it's like a screen and a menu, and then you can order from the menu, and it's like this huge thing you stand in front of. It's like you know, like those ones at Walmart, not Walmart, Wawa. I don't know if y'all have a Wawa, but you go on Wawa, you order your food at the deli, and there's like this little machine or computer thing that you go through the items, and then you can order whatever kind of food you want, what kind of sandwich you want, and you tell them specifically what you want on it, and it's all, you just push the button and it just goes. Then you go to the next one, and the next one is, okay, your final selection, and then you do that, and it tells you your price. Receipt comes out, you go to the counter, you pay for it, and you go back to the counter after they make the sandwich, and then you pick it up. That's another thing. But the McDonald's thing, once you place your order, then you go to the counter, and you pick up your order. So you can pay for your order there. They give you an option. You can pay for it when you order it. You're not even at the counter yet. You walk in, and then there's like these three booths, or not booths, but there's like these tall, I don't know how to describe it, but they're kind of like, it's like a tall menu item or menu board, I would say. And you order all your food from the menu board, and then you have an option to pay for it at the end of your transaction. You have an option to pay for it there, or you can pay for it at the counter when you're going to pick up your food. So, you know, you walk 5 feet over to the counter, and then you're waiting for your food, and you have your receipt from the machine you just ordered from already. And either you're going to pay, it's going to say paid on your receipt, or, you know, not paid. And you go up there and you pay for it, and you get whatever you ordered. But, yes, they're changing things. I see a lot of different things going on. A lot of less.
You talking about those kiosk machines, ain't it?
Yeah. The kiosk machine, I'm only familiar with the ones on the street that take money for you to park your car on the curb. So that's something else too, because they used to have meters all up and down the street where you put quarters in them. And back in the day, for $1, you get like 2 hours. And they cut that down so that for an hour, you don't even get an hour. I mean, for 4 quarters, you don't even get an hour. It's like 8 minutes per quarter. So that got cut all the way down to like, like that. So then they started putting these kiosk machines where you get this ticket from the machine and you purchase how much time you want to have. If you want 2 hours or 3 hours, but it's like a maximum time. Like they usually give you a 3-hour limit. So you can pay $5 and you can park for about 3 hours. That's about the going rate, as far as in the city where you going to different events or going to do different business. When you come into the city, they have kiosk machines set up, and you get the ticket out of it.
I know what you were talking about. Now go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say somebody was telling me what you were talking about. I hadn't seen it yet about the McDonald's where you got to do your own orders at windows. And you know what they also? Well, I don't know. Y'all have here at y'all McDonald's. Do they have it with you doing Uber? They got Uber drivers that deliver your food from McDonald's.
Uber Eats. I heard of Uber Eats. I've heard of that.
That's probably something they created. That's something Uber created, probably.
They connected with McDonald's.
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. And Uber will go pick it up and bring it to you. Yeah. Like that.
Bring it to you.
Yeah.
I'm
like, heard of
that. I don't know. Like, they're so creative, Like in these days and time, it's a new day. And the world is very different now. So we're going to have to start thinking in terms of like the future and what we can do to be innovative to create an opportunity to make money. Like if someone could think ahead, they're thinking way ahead. Say, look, somebody. Oh yeah. We got these cars, but look, somebody they're gonna want to eat or whatever. Why don't we do a Uber McDonald's thing? And a lot of people order out of McDonald's all the time, so they probably set that up, and they're doing pretty good with that. But we could go one step ahead. Say, let's do it. Now I want to tell you, this is a secret between us. Hopefully, not a lot of people listening, right? We could do a pizza. we could do a pizza one where y'all order your pizza, we pick up your pizza and bring it to you. Like this. I mean, there's certain things that you're gonna have to start thinking ahead, maybe to cut out the pizza driver, where you be the pizza driver. Like you pick up the pizza for the people, and go take it to them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? I've heard that Uber was gonna have self-driving cars.
Right.
They suspended that so far because they suspended that because they had a casualty about a couple of weeks ago. Uber and it was somebody else. They canceled it in a couple of cities. Yeah, because the Uber car that they was driving. They had a driver in there, a temporary driver, but he wasn't driving. And so I think somebody got either they got injured or they got killed. I think they got killed. So they suspended it for right now.
Just because of that, if that truly happened, it'll probably never get off the ground.
And then you got Amazon Prime too, where they cutting out the UPS. So you UPS niggas, get out of UPS, because UPS in the mail system, they ain't gonna be no more. They got Amazon Prime where they got the little airplane deliver your box for you.
A little drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drone. I've heard of that. You know what? I'd be scared of that shit. Well, I don't know, because I guess it's still somebody, UPS dropped your shit off sometimes you ain't at home. But I guess that's only going to apply in certain neighborhoods, though. You can't bring that goddamn drone in the hood and then talk about dropping no package off everybody. Well, what's that? They lying to steal the goddamn drone.
That's right.
I don't want to talk about the hood. I won't say about the hood, but we might see that them they hating on the hood. No, my bad.
No, that's just telling you what's going on. Like, it will happen.
Yeah.
You bring a driverless car to the neighborhood. Watch somebody get in and drive off with it. Do something. They're gonna do something. Get them parts. They're gonna do something. Ain't nobody in it too, and they just driving down the street. And nobody in it. Somebody gonna jump in it.
Some ideas I think they need to leave alone. Cause that drone thing. I don't know about that.
Yeah, let them see a car driving up the street. They're gonna jump right in it and try to drive it off and do something to it. Yep.
It's CJ from San Andreas. San Andreas. Yeah.
But there is a lot of stuff that's. Look, I want to play this quick clip right fast. Right, let me play this. It's like 10 minutes. We still got 32 minutes. I want to play this quick one right here. I like this one. Y'all just let me know. We'll get in here and see what y'all think about this one right fast.
All right.
Like 10 minutes.
First, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodesh. I'd like to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3. All right, I just want to do a quick, quick lesson and a update on the Edomite Removal Act. All right, the new era, okay, that is coming. All right, you can clearly see they got a pestilence going on with the this new drugs, these pills. All right, and this is beautiful because these are all states that are having high rates of overdoses and narcotic and pill use. All right, and primarily a lot of you are Edomites. All right, a lot of Edomites are dying from the opioid epidemic. All right, because it's a plague. Okay, it's a disease that's sweeping the nation. And why is that? It almost reminds me of the when the bubonic plague came, because you have to remember we were ruling. All right, what you know as Europe. All right, which Europe goes back to Europa, which was a Japhite woman, which that's another lesson. But when we were ruling. Okay, when you were in the caves, you so-called white people, all right, when you got chased in the caves to fulfill 1,000-year prophecy, all right, the bubonic plague is what helped wipe us out for you to rule, all right? It weakened us. So that's what you got going on right now. You got all these Edomites being weakened, all right, because this is a war tactic from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you see. You are in the beginning stages of falling out of your rulership. All right, you're past go. All right, you're past the brink of rebuilding a nation. Okay, you can clearly see you're just on your way out. All right, so these are the curses setting in further and further. All right, and as the articles keep pouring out, you can see prophecy keep playing. Let's get something real quick. Let me get this. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 21, because you got to remember it says the curses. All right, Deuteronomy 30 and 7, which through the Spirit I just did a video before that. All right, going in on these curses setting in. All right, and this is in real time in life that you can see these curses setting in. This is one of the curses, Deuteronomy 28 and 21. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. So right now, one of the pestilence that's being used, all right, because when you go into the word pestilence, it goes into the word plague. Okay, so one of the plagues that's being put on the nation of Edom, okay, is a drug epidemic, and that's a nasty disease. All right, see, pestilence, plague. All right, any of you in the drug, the drug administration or the medical field, they treat addiction as a disease. All right, as a plague, as the pestilence, and you can clearly see this is a pestilence that is sweeping the nation. All right, and why is that? Let me get one more. All right, because see, you devils didn't hearken. All right, the one that you killed 2,000 years ago, that there were certain things that were going to set the stage for his second coming, and a part of that was a war, pestilence. All right, and the plagues that you're going through right now. And trust me, there's much more. Okay, there's going to be much more worse things going on than some Edomite popping a pill. Okay, right now that's a controlled disease that you yourself are going through. But wait till it's bloodborne pathogens in the air, where there's no vaccines, where the water is contaminated, okay? Where food is poison to the touch and to the smell. So see, those are going to be pestilences that are going to be coming as well. But right now, these are just the beginning stages. You see, these are just the curses setting in. All right, this is the beginning to the end. It's almost you on a ship, and you hear about a small leak. All right, in the bottom bay. Okay, but that leak is getting bigger, and it's continually to pour in. You see? So it may start out as something small. It may start out as something that you can manage, and then it's gonna spiral out of control. This is Matthew 24, and this is Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the Mount Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Now let's jump to 6. And this is what Yahushua said, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And that's what you got, the war over in the Middle East, Russia, China, Korea, all these nations joining up, doing military drills, because there are rumors right now of them wanting to destroy America, which they will. So right now they're just rumors of war, but that's the end is not yet. Because why? This is 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. Now the point I want to focus on is the pestilence. But you see it says for nation against nation, which that's the race war, all right, Jacob versus Esau, kingdom against kingdom, which is the so-called Russia, Korea, China against America, all right, Babylon, okay, and there should be famines, all right, because you're going to have places where there's going to be shortages of food and rationed out, because you're going to have mandatory microchipping, so food is going to be used as leverage, okay, and then pestilence, because the scriptures say, I shall send plagues on Egypt as before, okay, so those are the plagues that are coming, all right, and earthquakes in diverse places. So right now, the pestilence that you're dealing with before you have your disease X, all right, which that's been they're talking about. The CDC has their commissioner. He's gone missing, all right. So these are things going on. You're going to have disease outbreaks all throughout. But right now you have a pestilence of an opioid epidemic. So much to where DT, all right, my boy DT, all right, he's calling for a change. See, he's calling for a change on the opioid epidemic. And why is that? Because this is all happening to Edomites, man. All right, this is you Edomites. You Edomites are dying at a rapid rate because the pestilence is setting in, the curses are setting in. All right. Yeah, see, it says now it's reached. See, white people still suffer a greater rate of overdose death. All right, because why? Because the curses are setting in. Right here. Why is the opioid epidemic? Let me read it. Why is the opioid epidemic overwhelmingly white? Why is that? Because the curses, man. All right. See, it says, but some races are being hit harder than others. Let's see. It says the face of the opioid epidemic has been mostly white. Because you despise your birthright, man. All right? You despise your birthright for one. All right, but right there it is. That's all I want. I ain't even going to read much, man. Okay, because we got the scripts. The face of the opioid epidemic has been mostly Edomites because the curses are setting in on you devils, man. This is why they have Trump calling all arms. We need to fix this problem. Because you're trying to bring life back to your Edomite nation, and you can't. You've had your run, all right, and now this is Yahweh Shemel Shai turning your lights out, man. Okay, whether or not you still had a vision for 1,000 years. So let me grab something real quick. It doesn't matter. Let me get this in Job. This is beautiful, man. It's Job 14:5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You see? You cannot pass the bounds that were laid out in front of you. So you are set to rule for a certain amount of appointed time, and then now you're set up to fall. So this is just the beginning stages, and this is just one angle for how you're going to fall, all right? This is just one minute aspect on how the destruction of Esau's rulership is taking place, all right? You're going to have race wars, famine, moral, the list goes on, all right? But this is just a part of the curses setting in, all right? You becoming just this a complete drug addict trying to escape reality, all right? But you're not going to be able to, because a man shall desire to die and shall not be able to, because why? Death shall flee from him. So you're gonna come into Jacob's trouble trying to pop all these pills. The pills aren't going to work, because you got to remember there's a lot of witchcraft over their medicine too, pharmakia, all right? So it's a lot of witchcraft that's got them addicted, all right, or yearning for drugs. So then once that spell falls off, you're going to think you're eating nothing but duds, all right? And you're going to, why are these pills not working? Well, because you're not going to be able to find anything to escape the inevitable, all right? And that is the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shai, okay? So you Edomites, you can, do as thou will, continue to pump yourself full of drugs, all right? But just know that the end-all, be-all is you're going to go into slavery. All you Edomites that have given up the ghost, all right, in this opioid epidemic, all right, you're going to wake up with chains on your neck. So you didn't escape judgment either. All right, but Lord willing, you brothers are edified through the Spirit as I was. And I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakal Kodash. With that being said, Shalom.
Yeah, man. Hey, but I had to play that one. I was just listening to I just saw it on YouTube today, and I was like, man, I always have to find me something to listen to while I'm at work. But I heard that, I'm like, damn. But it brings something to mind now, because Trump was calling for the damn death penalty on drug dealers. So you kind of put that in mind what Trump wants to, all of us, damn drug dealers, y'all need to put them in the jail? I mean, the death penalty? It's like, that's kind of like strange why out of all this damn shit will happen with black folk with the crack epidemic and things of this nature, y'all wasn't talking about putting people in, the death penalty and all of this shit without enough. But now we're seeing like all this a bad epidemic with white people popping all these damn pills, Rush Limbaugh and all of these people. Now we want to start executing drug dealers, right? Putting them in the death penalty. Oh. So it's kind of like what the brother said. That's just a thought, y'all. I'm just throwing it out there. That was a GMS day. That's your camp. That's your partners day, Dave. You hear Dave? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I hear you. Do you hear me?
Okay. Yes, sir, I got you.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I heard GMS. They all right. But, like I said, man, like you said, with the crack epidemic, they won't call it no death penalty for the people who were putting it in our community, was it? And then how about the weed epidemic, Talk about that shit. That's slowing black folks down, too, man.
Oh, man.
Talk about what's slowing white folks down. What's slowing niggas down?
Goddamn weed. But they're just a problem, man. It always, something got to be done. It seems like something always got to be done when it affects them more. Then it got to be an outcry. We got to stop this. We got to do something about it. But any other race of people, it's never a big major outcry. It's never a major outcry. But they look out for their own. Hey, I really can't blame them. They said that we. It's a shame that we don't. That's number one. That we don't make our own outcry when something is happening to us. So I can't blame them. What they say is self-preservation is the first thing, law. So, I can't blame them really. But, it's just a damn trip, though, when I see that happening. So, but I just threw that out there, man. Just, hey, when he was saying it's one of the plagues, it just tripped me out. But It is what it is. Let's see, we got what?
He was dropping it. Was he white or was he black dude or what was he?
You know what? I went to his page, and trying to look because I want to see because he sounds like a white guy to me. So I'm trying to go through all of his videos and see what he actually teaches. Most of them he don't have no. Even on that video, he just got images. He don't have a picture. But I seen one where they had a bill. They was out. It was two so-called black guys, and I said so-called black guy, and one guy looked like he's white. I'm really not sure. He looked like he's white. But he kind of looked like the guy that be with one of the captain. I listen to him all the time. The brother that be with Captain Zoriak them. He kind of looked like his whatever he is. Kind of looked like that. But I was listening to the voices as they was talking, comparing it to the voices on there. Which one it was.
Mostly GMS members is white, so they claim white. So they say Italians is Hebrews and Irish people are Hebrews.
Okay.
They say Spanish people are Hebrews, which is not true.
He was on point. He was on point with a lot of that stuff he was saying.
Yeah, he was on point.
Brother Sunray, he was talking about something about voting earlier. You went somewhere and people was talking about we need to vote, or you was somewhere, Brother Sunray?
Oh yeah, the Dr. King, the 50th anniversary of his assassination thing. They just kept bringing it up about the vote. We got to vote, and all of this type of stuff.
I want to touch on that.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, so if it wasn't for voting, we would not have had our first black president. Now, that's just to say in our day and time, some people would say that our first black president was John Hanson. So, for our day and time, that people somehow put down Hillary Clinton. They loved the Clintons. They loved Hillary Clinton. And my mother, she was going to vote for Hillary. And I was down with Barack because I heard him on BET. And he said something, and that made it clear to me that he was down for our people. He was coming from how I think, from whatever he did, I could probably do no better based on what the people did when they didn't come out and support him in the primary elections that would determine that we would keep the House of Representatives and the Congress. And we lost those seats when we didn't come out and vote in the primary. So the multitudes of people who were registered to vote came out and voted the right way. They voted for the Democrat against John McCain. And that was the right decision to make. And his ideas were good, and we went with that. And along the way, he did different things that maybe a lot of people didn't agree with. I certainly didn't agree with everything he did. But for the most part, he could have did a whole lot more if people were super voters. That means people who vote in every election, who understand how politics work, who understand that voting is a way of having leverage or gaining power to control what you need to get done. Whatever your interests are as black people, once you get people elected, then you can hold them accountable for whatever decisions you make that you feel are in the interest of our people. So if they don't do what we say or we ask them to do by the end of their term, we can vote them out and vote someone else in that represents our party, and it can be a different candidate with new ideas versus the person who we thought was going to do the right thing. So the person you vote in, they might not do the right thing. Party you voted for. So in that case, the next time when it's their chance to run again, you put somebody else in, and you run them against them, and then you get the multitudes, or you get, the consensus of the people to determine that we're going to vote for this person. Now, here's the situation. People say they vote, and people talk a good game, and people like you, Brother Sunray, tonight, you say, well, we vote and we don't get nothing. But that's a real lie, because the statistics don't lie. When you go and look at the statistics, you'll see that in most elections that are held in your home state, in your local state where you go and vote, that the turnout is usually very low. So that means you'll have, out of 100% registered voters, here in Philly, I'm going to talk from my own city, out of 100% registered voters, to determine a mayoral election, only 13 to 14% turn out to vote out of 100% that are registered. And this is very, very, very common. This happens every time, almost every election. People don't vote. Every 4 years, people might vote for a president. They might. Depends on if that president has any swag. Now, if that president has swag, people come out just like President Obama, and a whole bunch of people voted for him. He had 96% of black people, something like that voted for him. And so in elections where there's a candidate that's not that popular, who really doesn't represent us or doesn't really speak for us, a lot of times we don't vote. We just like, well, this guy, I haven't heard him say nothing about black people, or something like that. But the white candidate on the other side, the Republicans, he definitely don't have nothing for you. So even if you got this guy who's kind of square or whatever the case may be, he's representing your party. You do want him to speak for black people, but at the end of the day, when you vote, when you go in that voting booth, the Republicans don't care about black people. There's no reason to vote for a Republican. You should Democrats really don't give a shit about black people either, brother. I disagree. Because
the Democrats don't give a shit about black people.
I don't agree with that.
That's what black people keep always voting for, these fucking liberals
who voting.
Play with the black people's mind. And another thing, one thing about what you said, I found out this a lie. Here's why a lot of people don't have a voters turnout anymore. Some people just don't get to the point like, I'm constantly voting for these. And you said one key thing, though. You have to hold them accountable. But a lot of things, here's what happens. You vote for them off their campaign promises, and they never keep their damn promises. So just not just black, but a lot of people like, you know what? I ain't even finna vote, because these motherfuckers they don't get in there. They don't do what we ask them to do. They always do what they want to do. Yes, we voted them. So it's like we keep getting the same shit over and over and over. And so that's why sometimes you get a lot of people like, I'm not even voting that bullshit, because we don't. But here's something you said, and this is what I say. Like I can't vote, but here's something I would say. It was a key point, and I mentioned it several times. When you said the same thing, you have to hold them accountable. Now here's what it is: if I vote this person in, he'd make a campaign promise, and we vote him in because of his campaign promise. But that person, when they get in there, they start doing some things that's more damaging towards us, the people who voted him in. Why are you going to wait till 4 years or however long they got and then say, well, we just going to wait till next time. We're not going to vote him back in. Fuck that. He's passing laws that's damaging us and affecting me right now. We need to do. They got some stuff where you probably, I don't know how they do it, but it's something you can like they talking about impeaching Trump. There's some process. I can't think what it's called, but let's do some. Put some fire under their ass And look, no, you're going to stop this bullshit what you're doing right now. We're not going to wait till you
got
get
the right
out.
idea.
See, that's what I'm saying. But you said, let's wait till the next time and we'll vote somebody else in.
That's the way the process works.
I'm
talking about how the process works.
But see, that's the shit that people got to stop doing. Quit waiting on them.
What you do is...
But then the next time you're going to vote that person and you still get the same shit over and over and nothing changed.
But the thing about it is, first of all, you're doing the right thing. If you got a candidate and he didn't keep his promise and he said, the first thing I'm going to do when I get in, and it's been 3 months, it's been 6 months, he didn't do it yet. Now you out there in front of the mayor's office, you demanding, you with other people out there, you demanding that he do what he said he was going to do, or else we're going to keep a track record. We're going to make sure every time you do something you say you ain't going to do, then we might not be able to impeach you because of one issue, but we're going to remember this. And we definitely... But
people are not... The key is, brother, people are not doing it. They doing just what you said. They wait till it's time to vote, and they'll just say, well, we ain't going to vote him in no more. We get somebody else, and he turn around and do the same shit. And they never hold the people accountable for what they do.
Well, here we got a mayor here that he came in here saying that he was going to stop and frisk. Now, once he got in, what did the devil do? He changed the words around because they real slick with the words. He said, well, it's not stop and frisk. It's, it's a suspicious person or something like that. He was, if someone looks suspicious, then, if the police officer thinks that, then, yes. So he went, that's still stop and frisk. He didn't, so, we holding him accountable for that. We like, you ain't stop and frisk. That was what you ran on. So there's a sister here. She was on the radio. Her name was Mary Mason. She's an elder now. She's a very senior now, but she always would tell the public when she come on the radio in the morning, she do her show. She said, when these candidates run for office and they get in there, she said, you keep a track record of everything they do and say. She said, because when they say they're going to do something, they don't do it, you make a check mark to what they didn't do, and then when they come back up, you say, okay, these are the things that you said you was going to do, and you didn't do it, and now we ain't voting for your behind. We voting for this other person who definitely got our best interests. You see what I'm saying? So get in there and lie. They might lie their way all through the office like Trump did. Lie the whole, he's still in there. We ain't get him out of there. He's still in there, right? So it ain't like, you could just go in there and he say he's going to do something, he ain't going to do it. You could take him out. You can't do it that way. You have to do it the way the game works, the way the process works in politics, the way it works. You can't just do anything. Now, you could do anything, but there's consequences. So, but, the best thing to do is to play the game right. I said people don't vote. Now, if we voted,
and why would they vote? And here, who you gonna vote? If you don't have a candidate that you see is worthy of vote, you just don't just go vote. Just like people voted in this election. Well, I'm gonna vote for the lesser two evils. No, fuck that. If you don't have a candidate, you don't just go vote just because you got a voter's registration card.
Yes, you do.
Fuck it, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, sir.
Yes, you do.
Okay, you say you don't have nobody who's
you got to vote for them judges, man. You got judges on there. There's so much.
Well, we talking about the president. We talking about the president. When it comes to the president, you just go, I got to vote for the lesser of two evils. I heard this on a radio station here in the city.
Right.
We got to vote for the lesser two evils, so I guess I got to vote for Trump. Well, I guess I got to vote for Hillary. I don't have no choice. And they just go vote because they say I got a card, and but you vote both of the demons in. The lesser of two evils. Fuck that. That's just one vote. I won't be voting.
Hillary had 3 things on her record. She had 3 stains on her record. Benghazi, saying black people were super predators back in the 90s, and who had 103 things.
Hillary fucked up.
She had 3 things,
Hillary
man.
Fucked up. Period. Hillary had more than that. Hillary got more than that.
Hillary was the most qualified. She would have been a great president. We wouldn't be going through what we're going through now, looking like a fool in the world. we wouldn't be looking like
Iran,
a fool in the
you
world.
Already would have been going to war with Iran already. Hillary already said it.
She got good sense.
She first. How the fuck she did? The next time I'm gonna play the clip. I wish I had it on here. She had when she ran with I think it was Obama the first time. She made it clear and kept pointing out. She said, "When I become president, I am going to war with Iran." She made it point blank clear.
I doubt it. They had already had agreements where that's why the Republicans.
Not mine.
I know, but the Republicans are all upset because the agreements that they had put in place would rut the Iranians to not do nuclear weapons for nuclear capabilities for over 10 years, for like a 10-year period. We put a freeze on them. That's what President Obama did. They said, "Oh, that wasn't good enough. Y'all needed to do something. You should have went over there and just destroyed them or had a war with them and let them get rid of all their nuclear weapons." And they like, "Look, we made a good deal. Like, they were talking about taking Israel out. Iran was always saying Israel, they liars and they hypocrites and they great snakes and they Satans and all this stuff. And they said they were going to do away with Israel, the Iranians. And then that's when America was like, the Israelis and the Americans, they came together. It was like, look, we got to do something. So they made this deal. They can't have any weapons or make any nuclear weapons for 10 years. Now, since then, if Hillary Clinton would have become the president, she would have stuck with what President Obama did. She wouldn't have did away with it or tried to dismantle what he already put in place, which was working. It was working. It was an issue about that, and they stopped talking about destroying Israel after the deal and everything. All right,
let
so
Israel
whatever
take care of Israel. Let Israel take care of Israel. We're not the fucking America ain't the world police. Let Israel take care of Israel. I mean, who said America's supposed to go over there and take care of Israel? Is America Israel's bodyguard or something?
They're the little brother to America. So that's how they work together.
Okay, every time somebody pick on Israel, United States got to run over there and take care and run in the defense of Israel. They put our family in risk because somebody fucking with Israel, not the United States. Send our family over there, the American. Congress them ain't running their ass over there fighting. They put the American people in line because somebody said, well, we don't like Israel. And they want to go to, and they send your son, your daughters, your auntie, whoever, they send your children over there. No, they not fucking with America and our, freedom or whatever coming over here trying to threaten us. I mean, fuck that. I mean, that's how, that's just how I see it, maybe, but.
That you're right. You're not wrong, Brother Sunray, but it's just the way that they think and the way that they work together. If it was up to me, I would have turned Israel loose a long time ago too. But they work in cahoots with each other.
But this country, Trump talk crazy. Now I ain't no Trump fan, and I always say this, but Hillary had been in there. We've been in work. We've been fucked up.
No, man. You gotta know better than that.
Hurry into Macy's newest shopping experience. Macy's Backstage opens Saturday inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. The first 200 customers score a Backstage scratch-off card with a chance to win up to $25 off your Backstage purchase. Join us for music, food, giveaways, and get a free Backstage tote with any purchase all weekend. Macy's Backstage opens on the second floor inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. Saturday, April 14th at 10 a.m. Details in store. Visit Macy'sBackstage.com. Hurry into Macy's newest shopping experience. Macy's Backstage opens Saturday inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. The first 200 customers score a Backstage scratch-off card with a chance to win up to $25 off your Backstage purchase. Join us for music, food, giveaways, and get a free Backstage tote with any purchase all weekend. Macy's Backstage opens on the second floor inside Macy's Galleria at Crystal Run. Saturday, April 14th at 10 a.m. Details in store. Visit Macy'sBackstage.com.
No, man. He don't just talk crazy. He don't just talk crazy.
What have Trump done? Give me a
man didn't back
Trump
down.
Already did so far. Give me something Trump did that fucked this country up so far.
with
people say they hate Trump. They say they hate Trump. They can't stand his guts. But tell me, what laws or whatever, what have he passed that don't fuck this country up so far?
You know, he's turned around everything for the people that play. So all you got to do
is it hurting? Is it hurting? Have you feeling any effect? I'm gonna tell you what he did. I'm gonna tell you what he did to help me
with the health care and all that stuff.
He stopped that bullshit. I'm glad he stopped that bullshit. Because that bullshit there, if you don't have insurance, they fine you. Now I didn't have it, because now I didn't get fined this year. But under the Obama, because it was forced on you, it was forced.
Right.
Made
I ain't
you
agree
to
with
get,
that too.
It was
like I said, I don't agree with everything he did.
That's what I'm saying. See,
and a lot
Obama
of people
pushed some
upset
shit.
with that.
And that's like dictatorship. You make me get insurance. If you don't get this insurance, we're gonna fine you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I you know I can afford it. You not giving me a raise.
That wasn't cool.
I
agree with you.
With the
that wasn't
what I'm
cool
saying. But Trump came and look, we're gonna take this shit away from the American people because it shouldn't have been y'all. Been made for us. So I'd give him a plus for that one. If I can't shake his hand on shit else, I shake his hand on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying, when
you get any more in your check? Getting any more in your check?
Am I getting more?
Yeah, because he supposedly reduced the tax.
Really, I don't know. I ain't really just seen it. Hell, if I do, I don't pay no attention to that shit. I just get my check and goddamn it, just spend it and cash it and pay my goddamn. Yeah. So I really don't pay no attention. But I know I didn't have to get fined this year like I, probably would have did. And because last time I had to get insurance and some shit I couldn't really afford anyway. Yeah, so that was taking more money out of my household. And a lot of people were having more money coming out of their household. And I know this Mexican guy, his wife was working on one job, and her the company she was on, the insurance was cheaper. So he was on her insurance plan. They was like, no, since you work at this company and they provide insurance for you, they kicked him off of her insurance plan, and because they had the family plan with her, they kicked him off. And so she had to keep the family plan and pay for the children. So I don't know, just say if it was like $400 a month or whatever. Now that's $400 already because he's still on the family plan. It's on her job. So whatever she paid, I'm just gonna use a crazy number. I said $300. That's already coming out her check. So here's another probably additional maybe $200 that he got to come out of his check that he shouldn't have to because he was already under that plan for $300. Now here's another probably $200 a month. They got to come out of his check at his job to go for some health care insurance separately. They was taking fucking money out of the people's pocket.
That was hard, man. That was hard on people. That was hard.
That's what they was doing. So, like I said, I don't see really shit too much that he was doing that really just really helped the people. And this gay agenda bullshit that they still got kicking going around. I mean, come on, man. We got to be real and truthful about it.
Yeah.
So I hadn't seen nothing, and so far I hadn't. And what I look at, that was the only thing I would say Obama did. Anything else, I can't say it affected me personally because a lot of shit they do, it don't really affect me personally. But that health care and health insurance, that affected me personally because there was more money coming out of my pocket that I really couldn't afford to spend out. Now Trump, I don't give a fuck what policy he passed. Right now, ain't nothing affected me personally that I can personally see. Okay. So he can talk crazy all he want. He can do all the other shit he want. Because a lot of the shit they do really don't never primarily affect us personally until they really start hitting us in our goddamn pockets. You know, when the gas started going up and the gas started going up. He doing what? What he doing?
He's putting in all these judges, man. That's going to be over the Supreme Court and over all these other courts.
And what they gonna do? They put in a lot of. They've been put in. Obama done put in a lot of. That's why I said it's a lot of shit. Just because they do it, don't mean it's gonna directly affect me. That's why I said Obama did a lot of shit. A lot of people complained about, but it didn't affect me.
Those judges
insurance
can affect your life, like in the long run.
How? Like what they gonna do?
You know, well, in the long run.
One thing they gonna stop. They trying to stop abortion. Don't you? Do you agree? Abortion is wrong.
Believe a woman has the right to do with her body what she wants to do. So, for me personally, I don't want to see.
It sounds like a good
people,
liberal answer. 'Cause that's what the liberals always say too. See, I knew you was a liberal because I knew how you take it up for the liberals. I knew that liberal stand. And let me ask you this, brother: did you ever understand this shit? See how black people got to be liberals in the first place? And don't you know how what they said? Lyndon B. Johnson has said to black people during that Voters' Right Act: if we sign this nigger bill, we'll have niggers. This is what they words. We'll have niggers vote Democrats for the next 200 years. And so I ain't gonna call us niggas now, but what black folks been doing? I don't give a goddamn what liberal get in there or Democrat. I'm gonna go ahead and use that word. Democrat get in there. That if you a Democrat, you gonna vote them party line. You don't give a damn who it is. You gonna vote Democrat every time. They said it. It's just like the damn Willie Lynch thing. They said.
But it takes people to make parties. So people.
But why do black people? But the thing is, black people vote party line. They don't vote policies, or they don't look at they gonna vote.
I disagree. I don't agree with that. There is no.
They vote Democrat every time.
Look, Brother Sunray, you two. It's just like you were saying the other day about taking up for the master. Okay, so in this case, it's the Republicans who will never, ever vote for a Democrat. I ain't vote for no damn Democrat. I don't vote for Democrats. I'm a Republican. That's how they talk. They have put in a child molester, accused child molester. They don't. There's no way in hell they're gonna vote for a Democrat. There ain't no.
So you want me to vote for a Democrat? Somebody. It's like Trump.
Bro.
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. It's Trump. I knew he was crazy as fuck. So I already know what to get if you look at Trump. But you get these liberals, some liars, and excuse my friends, the lyingest motherfuckers on the planet. And they will lie to you, tell you all kinds of things. Now, you want me to vote for a snake oil salesman. Now, I know this Klansman. He woke up in his Klan suit.
Everybody might lie, but don't nobody lie like Republicans. Come on, man, you gotta know that. You cannot trust
at least
Republicans.
You know they ain't no goddamn good though. So you say, okay,
it's some Democrats you don't have to vote for. They could be Democrats. You can find out their track record, and you definitely find out their track record. Says,
Did you know Dr. King? Did you know Dr. King and all of them people like Frederick Douglass and all of them? You know all they was liberals. I mean, not liberals. They were Republicans.
But see, back then we had no standing to be anything. You can say what they were, and they just barely coming out of slavery. So
no.
We didn't have no great standing.
Blacks used to vote Republican before they signed the Voters' Right Act.
There was a reason for that.
Do you understand what they used to do in the black neighborhoods? They used to come through. Man, they used to come through and give them the treats and shit and line black people up in the back. They used to, I'm talking about during the Voters' Right Act. When
you're talking about Reconstruction, before Reconstruction. But
this is how they got you to vote Democrats because we wasn't voting them.
That's not how they got us to vote Democrats.
They drink slices of watermelons and shit, loading black people.
No.
Hey, no matter what's on the ballot, vote D. Just vote D.
No,
don't worry about it.
We collectively didn't have the right to vote. There was places
you better study your
in the
history,
United
bro.
States. There was places
you better
in the country
study your
where
history.
people. I understand. There were people in the country. There were places in the country where black people had the right to vote in the 50s and the 40s, but other places we didn't have the right to vote anywhere.
That's not what I'm saying. Study your history right after the Voters' Right Act, when how they told they was gonna make black folks vote Democrat.
Well, that was just an opinion. That's their opinion. That was his opinion, whether they signed
They did an opinion, and look what they did after that. That's what I'm saying.
There's so many black people who voted Republican. That same amount of time, there's so many blacks that voted Republican. It ain't like everybody black voted for Democrat. There's so many blacks that went over there and just stayed with the Republican Party. That's what they thought that they should do. They didn't leave it. But the majority of black people, they did. They said, look, we should vote for a president that's going to represent us. And that's where that Democrat was. It was John F. Kennedy. It was Lyndon Baines Johnson. It was Jimmy Carter.
But But here's the thing, like Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, though, really, because they didn't want them to even to vote anyway. Because like I said, one way or another, Democrat, Republican, motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing for you. So either way, with Honorable Elijah Muhammad wasn't getting into that voting process shit.
But
our thing is, look how many state senators, black state senators, mayors, and this and that we got, and what's primarily changing for us on a larger scale.
We don't vote. We talk the
why?
good game.
Why the fuck are we calling it voting if nothing's changing? Look how many years we've been voting.
Because you don't vote. If you voted, it would change.
Vote,
we don't
man. That bullshit don't work for you.
No, we don't. Look at statistics. Look at the stats, man. No one is voting. Everyone's about 20% turnout.
Premise system. You vote somebody to get in a racist white supremacist system that's not going to work for you any fucking way.
No, you don't. There's nobody voting. You don't have no proof to say that 80% of the people turn out to vote. 75% of the people, 50% of the people.
I'm saying,
40%.
brother, you have a
no
racist
one is voting
white
in those numbers.
System. So no matter who you vote for, you still got this system that's in play that's not going to work for you. Period.
You can run the system if you participate the right way.
Sure,
we could. If we had
Obama
we
could
got
do
the
what
numbers,
the fuck he wants to do because Obama had to still run this racist and white supremacist system the way they wanted it to be ran.
He couldn't get nothing done because we didn't turn out to vote in the primary election. You can't just vote for every 4 years. You got to vote in every election to have the leverage, man. We lost the House and the Senate, man. We lost the power. That's why President Obama couldn't do nothing else. That means everything. You have the House and the Senate. That means everything in the world. Who got the House and the Senate right now? Who got the House and the Senate right now? The Republicans. They're running everything. We can't get nothing. They got the whole thing, man.
They ain't doing shit in there.
Yes, they are. They
ain't doing a goddamn thing.
They doing everything. They reversing everything, and they doing other stuff that you don't even understand.
What about the healthcare bill? Now,
the health, trying to take that out.
You got Democrats in there right now. If they tried to come up with something good, you got the Democrats just because they so mad because Trump in there. They are part of this resistance. They don't give a fuck about the people. They mad that Donald Trump is in there and they voting down the shit that he's trying to do because they mad because he's in there. They resisting because no Democrat win.
They resisted the whole 8 years President Obama was in there for anything he did, but. Luckily, for 2 years, he had the House and the Senate. He was able to get the health care for the people. He couldn't get a whole lot done because people didn't come out and vote.
Now, you said he got the health care for the people. Just a few minutes ago, you said that was wrong. Now you say, okay, he got it for the people. That's the shit they shouldn't have got.
You turn out in the long run and say, well, dang, I had to pay more. They come out of my pocket, okay? But there's still with people who didn't have any health coverage, they got some health coverage. And if so everybody wasn't paying a high amount. I know.
If you wanted the people to have the insurance, goddamn it, give it to the people. You gave out some fucking free Obama phones. If you wanted us to have insurance, give us the goddamn insurance. Instead of them, and you make me pay higher all this high ass premium, and then the premiums went up higher and higher every year. The premiums went up and up and up and up. And then the people was going to keep getting it. Because why? They was going to get fined if they didn't have it. So it was just like here in the city of Memphis. Here in the city of Memphis, they have one light company here in this city. So they got a monopoly. They can charge you what they want to on your utilities because you only got either you're going to burn some candles, you're going to get some damn kerosene lamps or something, or you're going to pay that high-ass light bill. That's how they had monopoly with that insurance. Either you're gonna get this insurance or we're gonna find the hell out of you. We're gonna charge you for every child you got, we're gonna find you, you're gonna find your wife. So they putting a pistol to your head. That shit wasn't right.
I sure wasn't. I agree with you. Like I said, I didn't disagree with you about any of that. I don't think that was
politics,
right.
Man, that politics bullshit do not work. It's just like number one. Now here's what black people saying. Because they talking about what we're going to have to do in our community. We got to get out and vote. You cannot vote morality in office. There's no politicians can do anything about your morality. Right. So all this, you got to stop the crime. Can't no politician stop your crime in your community. So getting out to vote for that ain't going to work. Get your black ass out in the community and let's straighten this shit out ourselves.
You said
so Elijah. All this vote shit ain't working, bruh.
You said Elijah said don't vote. I said that on the past few shows back that I was upset with Minister Farrakhan for telling people to hold their vote, and then somebody gave us the ballot or the bullet. So who said we not supposed to vote? If somebody explaining to us, look, it's the ballot or the bullet. Maybe you should play that, Brother Sunray. I got a tape over here. Maybe if you don't got it, I can play it on the next show or something. But we need to hear the ballot or the bullet. Play the ballot or the bullet. Play it.
So
that's all I'm saying.
So Farrakhan said hold your vote. Why did he say hold your vote?
Because he's not that smart. He ain't politically as smart as Malcolm X was. That's why.
Hold on, but you said Khaled, right? You said Khaled said the ballot or the bullet? That was Malcolm.
Gave us ballot or the bullet. Malcolm X gave us the ballot or the bullets.
Khaled redid the ballot or the bullet.
No, don't give us that one. Don't give us Khaled's. Give us Malcolm.
Khaled did something different. But why would Farrakhan say that, though? There was a reason why he said that.
Because he's not political. Because his feelings was too involved. He's already lost his best friend, Gaddafi, and he didn't want to vote for Hillary, and he kind of knew Trump, and he thought they was both the same, and they was both the evils, and it was his feelings too involved. He wasn't thinking intelligently. So I couldn't even listen to Mr. Farrakhan.
But was he right, though? But
no,
he wasn't right? If Hillary was crooked as hell, and if Trump crooked, so do I supposed to vote for two crooked people, or is that just you know what?
No,
I don't have
to let that man say that to you 100,000 times. That fool that's in office say, "Oh, crooked." Now you using the devil words that he told you the woman was. She got 3 things on the record. He had 155,000 things on his record.
Motherfucker. But you need to go and see. I see you a liberal, so you're not going.
I need to look at none of that stuff, man. She was all right.
You go and study the history of the Clintons. Go and study.
She came to this city.
Because you don't want the facts. See, all that shit came out on them. That's why she lost the election.
Who lost their children to violence.
Go and look at this shit called Hillary's America, and you see the history of the fucking
propaganda. I don't need no propaganda.
I know you're not, because you don't want to know the facts.
I like the truth.
It ain't no
the
propaganda.
Truth is,
you don't
she got a good heart. The lady
because you're so in love with the liberal fucking Democrats that you don't want to know the facts. See, you want to put blinders on. That's what I be talking about. People don't want to put when they in love with something. They don't want to research. They don't want to study because they're in love with it.
Got to go forward.
It's propaganda, not right.
It's
propaganda. Go and study the history.
She would have been a great president. She was the most qualified woman to ever run. It's a shame they didn't let that woman be the president.
Stuff that came out. Go find out why she lost, because all this shit came out. This is why she lost. All that shit came out about Hillary.
I already done went through all that. I didn't hear. I heard probably whatever you wanted to show me. I probably seen it or heard it already.
You don't want to hear it. You just said you don't want to hear it.
I can't go. I don't want to go back in that.
Because you wanted that crooked devil ass bitch in office that's gonna fuck up shit. That's calling black men super predators. And they gave black men 3 strike outlaws and all that shit. Oh, and that's the motherfucker you want.
That was her husband. Y'all want to say everything Bill Clinton did. You want to put her on it. She was the wife. She wasn't no president. She was the wife.
Man, you know what? Man, you take your motherfucking infiltrating ass. You motherfucker, you COINTELPRO motherfucker. Get your motherfucking ass off this show, too. You like Pionki. Fuck you. Sissy motherfuckers, man. Y'all stay y'all ass off this show, man. I ain't going with this shit. I put up enough of that bullshit. Want these motherfucking snake doctor ass white folk coming here, man, that bullshit. All that voting shit ain't doing nothing for you. Do something for your motherfucking self. I'm so tired of you motherfucking clowns, man. It's ridiculous. Coming over here with that old COINTELPRO ass bullshit.
Hey, Brother Sunray.
Yeah.
You hear me? You know, and you know what? I'm a damn coon my damn self, and I don't even believe in voting. Yeah, like they all say good shit, but then it's like it don't mean shit. So I don't even vote, and I got voting rights, and I don't even vote. So I don't know how the hell you
know they doing wrong, man. I gotta vote.
They all in the same boat. They all in the same boat too.
And then you trying to tell it, man, go and look up why she lost. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to go look up that. Oh, okay. You don't want the truth. You don't want the fact. Man, get your motherfucking ass on.
Hey, you know what?
Stupid.
And they all shake hands. You notice how they all shake hands? They all, like, after they sell it. Like, Trump said a lot of good shit, but then at the end of the day, Trump was still in the damn same boat with Hillary Clinton. He won't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying?
They all the same.
Oh, hell. All of them said, Barack Obama said good shit, but then in the day, he won't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? They all say good shit, but they don't do nothing.
Yeah, like in his first election, when his first election part he was running, talking about he believed that marriage is between a woman and a woman and a man, and then he turned around and started, I evolved. Hillary did the same shit. I evolved, and then they started pushing their agendas. And like he talking about, and Hillary, they got on Hillary ass about this shit, talking about, if I become president, I'm going to war with Iran. And they kept getting on her about this shit. Then the whole campaign and shit. Why you going to war with Iran? And you really would have been fucked up. You go to fuck around with Iran, ass.
Oh, yeah, them Shiites and all of them. Them Shiites, I wouldn't even mess with Iran. Shit.
Yeah, all that drug money and shit that Clinton was doing over there, and I mean the people they don't kill, and he talking about, man, she ain't evil. Shit. Well, I guess Satan ain't either. Yeah.
And look, Bill Clinton was groping more women than damn Donald Trump. They all on Trump ass about Clinton. Clinton had more sex allegations than Trump did.
Yeah, man, I'm just. Yeah, it just a goddamn shame, man. See, and see, I'm no, like I said, all these mothers coming over here catching these shows, and they want to come over here and infiltrate us and try to water us down and dumb us down with this bull, man. God damn, y'all better take that shit somewhere else, man. And come over here with this bullshit, I told y'all. Yeah, they trying to infiltrate. Bianchi comes with this silly ass shit, and then here he comes with this silly ass shit.
But you know what, brother Sunray? It don't make no sense. How the fuck is he an Alpha Y talking about voting?
Yeah.
Like, Nation of Islam, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, the only person he voted for was Adam Clayton Powell. So how the fuck is he talking about some vote for this when Adam Clayton Powell dead?
Yep. And I noticed, see how that nigga, he's a slick little coon ass agent too. Cause notice when he first came on, you were talking about Farrakhan. He got all over you by talking about Farrakhan. Then all of a sudden now we mentioned something about Farrakhan. Well, yeah, see, he made me mad. And then look how he said. Well, he was stupid. He was all in his feelings. But why you get on? Okay, but why you getting on, bro? Dave when Dave was saying something about Farrakhan the first time. Now all of a sudden you mad at Farrakhan because he didn't vote. Yeah. Take that shit somewhere and go play. Yeah, man, these motherfuckers, bro. That's why, man, I ain't.
I can't believe he even came up with a vote. What the fuck votes? Like, I mean, they say good shit, but then they don't do shit. Yeah. That's my goddamn problem.
And out of all the topic twos, brother Dave, I'm gonna tell you, bro. So you can't see the switchboard, but when you were talking about money and all that, he didn't raise his hand up none time till we started talking about voting. And I said voting don't do shit. Then they want to raise their hand up and come in here. They want to take up. Yeah. See see, it's just like I know the way Bianchi. When you start saying shit that hit their little spot, hit their little hot spot, now they want to come in here and take up the shit. All the time, and then they never come in and talk on the real issue that you be really talking about, putting emphasis on. Oh, they ain't got nothing to say about that. But I knew he was a goddamn Democrat when he started. It was something I said, he started taking up with them damn Democrats real tough.
And what kills me is he Nation of Islam saying this shit. How the hell is he Nation of Islam vote?
Coon Islam.
Yeah. We had a nigga down here in the Nation of Islam running for damn mayor. I'm like, running for mayor and all that. And I'm sitting there, he was with Dr. Khalid Muhammad, and his campaign was watered the fuck down. I was looking at him like, man, you sound good, but you should know better. Dr. Khalid went for that.
Hell no. You remember they did have somebody who ran, he was in the Nation of Islam, something he became, I don't know if it was governor or something. You remember that long time ago?
No, I know there was somebody down here in Virginia that ran. That was with Dr. Khalid, and his campaign was fucking watered the hell down.
Now, it was somebody who actually, they won. They did, I forgot what it was, but they actually won. They were talking about he was the first member of the Nation of Islam who, was in elected office.
I know Keith Ellison was in the Nation, and he got the fuck out the Nation. So, yeah.
Man, I'm just going to, I'm just thinking, man, keep it strictly, man, some damn subjects, man. I don't give a damn. They ain't going to be mad. They might just keep them strictly on Torah-based subjects. Man, keep these clowns out of here. I know they ain't going to know that book.
Sure.
Torah, Bible-based, man. Deal with shows on Bible perspective. Dealing with scriptures and that. Man, cause I'm telling you about these clowns. They'll come in here anyway. But I love to whip them with the scriptures, though. But and they ain't gonna come. And I always peep them out anyway, because when I see they start like slick trying to boost you up, Sunray, you tell the truth, Sunray. I already know what you be doing. You thinking you be trying to pump somebody goddamn head up with that what they call it, that octane. I was like, they trying to like, oh yeah, I got him. I'm trying to like, he cool, he really teaching. I already know what y'all be doing. You trying to comfort somebody to get in. I already see the trick. They're trying to get in. Oh man, I know that trick. Cause I be hearing like almost like they kissing your ass almost. Trying to just to make you feel comfortable and relax, and put your guard down. Oh man, we know them tricks, bro. We know them tricks. What old Todd just hit me up. I wish he had brought his tail on today. Oh, just count how many hour commercials you see on TV. He said, just counting how many owl commercials you see on TV, Moloch and the Bohemian Grove.
Yeah. Bohemian Grove, I forgot all about that shit. They said that's where all the presidents go. Bohemian Grove, yeah. Man, I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah.
And look, I wish Sarge had aboard his ass up here.
Oh, damn. I don't know what the hell Sarge is. They probably gonna want to come back over here and mess with us no more, Dave. We've been kicking everybody out the damn show. Those we don't have nobody really come through. But that's good, man, because I ain't got time for this bullshit, man. They want to come in with this bullshit, man, trying to sell these people these goddamn drinks, sell people them Bitcoins, and ain't want to talk about going and vote for Democrats. Man, gonna put that shit somewhere in the box, man. That shit ain't doing nothing for us. Ain't putting nothing. Like I said, better be trying to get some other, because all this other shit happening. You talking about vote for some motherfucker, man. Either way it go, you went to war under Democrat. You going to war under damn Republican. It's all the same. And ain't now one of their children's going over there to fight. Like Trump gonna pick a goddamn war with Kim Jong-un or somebody, and it's gonna be our kinfolks going over there to fight. They gonna be sitting in their underground bunker somewhere, chilling out. And you voting for them, the same motherfucker that's sending sending them over there every time. Man, damn all that shit.
And you know what, brother Sunray? Like I told you, they have these little debates, and then at the end they go shake hands. Like Hillary Clinton shook hands with Donald Trump. Well, I was something like they were just arguing. Then they shook hands. I'm like Trump and Hillary was both making some good points, but then at the end of the day, they started shaking hands, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Ain't none of them shit.
Hey, know one day, and I think about something too. Most of the ones I was talking about at the anniversary thing, they were talking about voting. I bet you every last one of them were goddamn Democrats. And I know
Sure.
Jesse is. All the ones that was at that speech talking about vote, no, they were Democrats. And I know, like I said, Jesse, all of them, they Democrat, liberal, just like him. That's why he took offense to it.
Flagger too.
Yeah. Now I didn't hear
Catholic priest.
I didn't hear him say nothing about it, but I can imagine. Yup. And it always be them the one. We got to get out and vote. It always be them Negroes. And always talking about getting out and voting. And then nothing change. Then like, well, we just going to get them next time. We'll let them keep on beating us out of our money. We'll just won't vote them back in. Then they vote the next person in. Well, we ain't going to vote him in either. But damn, where the fuck y'all going to make these motherfuckers, man, do something? If you keep taking my money, eventually I'm going to say something like, hey, bro, you ain't going to keep coming over here. Like, I got an apple tree. You keep coming to my yard stealing my apples off my tree. Eventually I'm going to say, hey, bro, hey, man, look here. I'm keep coming bring your ass in my yard stealing my apples now.
Yeah.
You got to reap some consequences. You know, that's what they do. Don't do nothing. That just turn the other cheek shit on these people. But they talking about a democracy. Is it the government for the people? Well, how is it? And y'all ass scared to open your damn mouth.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm glad I don't vote. Even if I could vote, I don't see nobody who I would vote for. I mean, just flat foot serious. If I did, I'm gonna be out there with some petitions, goddamn it, going up in their office, filing some petitions against their ass.
And even when you do vote, because they send me a voter's registration card every time they ever sign a vote. I ain't use that shit for nothing.
Yep.
I hear both. Dang. I hear everybody say good shit, but it don't fucking work. I'm like, this shit sounds good, but it's not nothing you can do.
Yeah.
That's what
when they
like
do
out of
deals.
all.
Go ahead, bro.
Like, and look, I even when I was in high school and middle school, out of all the schools I went to, they always talk vote. When you get 18, vote. I'm like, man, okay, we gonna vote for all these people, but they ain't gonna do shit.
Mm-hmm. And then they talking about, the census. When the census come out, you fill out the census so they know how to get you proper representation in your neighborhood, so you can get stuff that help fix up y'all streets. Black neighborhoods stay tore up. They ain't fixed nothing in the streets. All the most regular streets and shit like that. Dilapidated houses in the black neighborhood. So following them census, somebody been lying on them census. They been bogus. So like I said, all that shit, man, that's a bunch of bullshit, man. Black folks still falling for all this shit, man. Like I said, man, like I said, I like what Dr. York said. The helping hand you looking for is at the end of your arm. These politicians don't work for you. They don't work for you, man. I'm like, damn near like Farrakhan. Remember how he said the word democracy mean demark, devil's rule? These goddamn devils running this shit, man. That shit ain't... Can't expect the devil to do nothing for you. Go ahead, bro.
You know what, Brother Sunray? Donald Trump, he said the whole time he was going to put Spanish folk, Haitian folk, and immigrants out the country. He ain't even putting nothing out the motherfucking country.
No. And I'm going to... Go ahead, Shalaki.
Which one he put out the country?
I ain't seen nobody leave the country yet. Not that I know of. Have you seen somebody been put out?
No.
He said he finna send troops down to the border, but I don't know. Donald Trump just talk shit, man. And check it out, brother Dave. Here's something right fast that I was mentioning. Now, Donald Trump had Rose. What's her name?
Omarosa.
Omarosa, damn. What the hell I get Omarosa? Omarosa.
Yeah.
He had the Ben dude in there. And look, see, Donald, and like I said, I'm not a Donald Trump fan, whatever, y'all. But John Lewis, all them black folks that was in there, they coming with this bullshit, this resistance shit, that old resistance, as Hillary Clinton said now. Hillary Clinton came out and said now she's a part of the resistance. So no matter what, Trump them try to do, they going to resist it. They going to go against it. But anyway, John Lewis them trying to play the little ball shit instead of, and it ain't about the people. They just mad because the Democrat didn't win or Hillary or whatever. Just throw Hillary didn't win. So instead of fighting for the people, getting something that's going to help the people. And I heard the pastor say it. This ain't my idea. It was a black pastor was saying this. He made this idea. And I give the pastor credit this time. He was like, instead of them trying to go to Trump, it's like, look at here, man. Trying to get a deal to go for Trump to get something for the, to work for the betterment of black people. They say, because look, Trump would do it because he probably be the person to do it because Trump want to be, he want to be looked at as great type of dude. Like, look what I did. Because he said it. Even Trump said it. He said he said that Obama failed the black community. You remember the speech?
Yep.
Remember the speech he made? So by him saying I would do more for you than Obama did. Obama failed the black community. So if John Lewis, which was he was with, he was the one on Martin and Selma got hit in the head with that brick. So if all of them black so-called big shots would go to him with some for the black community, they so civil rights activists, they went. He probably would have did it because he want to go down to history. Oh man, he the only one the only white president that ever really did something for the black community. Because he just want to go down with a legacy. Look what I did. He like a little child. Look what I did, mama. He probably would. But they so damn arrogant and going against the resistance. They ain't studying the black community. It's about them because they mad because they party didn't win. And that's the problem. Yeah. And so I'm saying, I'm trying to tell him, man, y'all over this goddamn liberal bullshit that y'all just want fake the funk with the people. And he want what's the liberal? And like I said, I ain't. Now here's what I like about what I say about the conservative. How they say, man, get your own, man, look, quit worrying about handouts. And here's something to the Democrats. They're like, vote for us and we're going to do this for you. They'll pretend, we give you some food stamps. We're going to give you this. They'll set you up probably a couple of months, get you so dependent on them food stamps. And next thing you know, here they come. They're going to start snatching this shit from you. Give me this shit back. And now you ain't used to going out here working for yourself, so you don't know how to go fend for your own self to get your food because you've been so dependent on them taking care of you. And next thing you know, they come snatch all your shit. Now you don't know what to do. You don't know how to cook. You don't know how to clean. You don't know how to do a damn thing because they've been taking care of you. That's how the Democrats are. They like the Quran said they come as it says Shaitan or Iblis do. They come as your serious advisor all the time. They coming to deceive you and kill your ass. Those the Democrats. The lip like they dunk Trump. You know he crazy. Everybody knew he was crazy from the fucking start. I like a person that I know if he hate me. I already know how to deal with him. But when Hillary smiling all in your face, I got hot sauce in my bag, all that old bullshit. Come on. And getting your black men 3 strikes out. Motherfucker, what? A dude in California went to prison for 1 slice of pizza for life because of the damn Clintons. And he wants somebody like that back in office. Now, she had got in there. You imagine how this country was going to be. Pure pandemonium and chaos. But go ahead, you call yourself justice. Where the justice coming from? Y'all better go find somebody else to play with because y'all on the wrong motherfucking thing. Tell me I'm coming to Coach of Freedom with that bullshit, man. I'm just going to tell y'all straight out.
Hey, you remember how Bill Clinton was playing the saxophone and Hillary Clinton went to a black church and was electric sliding and singing and shit? Yeah, Barack Obama was singing Al Green. He said, man, I'm so in love with you. I said, he get niggas skinny.
Entertaining.
Donald Trump did that shit. Yeah, Donald Trump did some shit like that too.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, they all sound good.
Yeah. And the thing about Trump, remember even Trump, how they had the thing, Trump helped Jesse Jackson set up the Rainbow Push Coalition and the shit that he was doing.
Sure did. And even Puffy said Trump could be president. He said that years ago, way before Trump even thought about running. Yeah,
so they like them. Yeah. Trump is a business dude. Now, like I said, he's a business dude, and you got a politician. Now, if you want to get some business set up, you got to deal with a businessman. Now, he might be a crooked businessman, but hey, he gonna do business. He gonna get some business going around here. Politicians, they gonna line they goddamn pocket, and they deal with businessmen. So even when Trump wasn't president, he might have lobbyists. Trump could have had lobbyists that's going through some of these crooked ass politicians that y'all already had in office, getting some of them deals that he had going. Some crooked ass politicians, most of them Democrats. It's just like they had this Democrat here, a black dude I talked about named Ricky Pete. Now check this out, bro. This motherfucker, he was on the city council here in the city of Memphis. Black dude. They had this thing called Tennessee Waltz in the city. In this city, they busted a couple of black. They busted one white dude. I think it was five people they busted. Only one was white. I think it was city council and some senators and stuff like that they had. Only one of them was white. But anyway, this dude, Ricky Pete, they busted him and sent him to the Fed. I think he did 5 years in the Fed. How did he get out, bro? And then run for city council again and won after he did 5 years in the Fed. And don't you know where he at, bro? Back in the Fed again. He did the same silly ass shit, taking bribes. And he was a Democrat.
And Kwame Kirkpatrick and what's the other nigga name? Mayor Barry did the same thing too. Kwame Kirkpatrick, he was doing that shit for years and fucked up Detroit. They said that's why Detroit can't get their water problem fixed because of that nigga. You walk around with big ass diamonds in when they had a fucked up school system and a fucked up ass water system. Come on now.
Yeah, because that's all they gonna do. They gonna promise some shit, and they gonna get in, and they gonna vote them in every time just because something. It's a dude I be listening to. He's like, I'm a liberal. That he'll say, look, I'm a card carrying liberal. I don't care who I don't care who is running. I'm gonna vote liberal every time, Democrat every time. That's a shame, bro. They can tell you a Satan in person, but if I'm a Democrat, I'm Satan the Democrat. They'll go in there and vote him in the office.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shame, bro.
And Mayor Barry did the same thing. They caught Mayor Barry smoking crack in the hotel with two white ladies. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that. That's a damn shame, man. Yeah. Hey, don't forgive him because he's a Democrat. He's a liberal, man. He's a damn liberal. Man, fuck that. I give
all
it to him
sound
like
good.
Yep. Now I could, like I
Sound
said,
good.
I'm just the hard knocks. You know, like I said, man, get it how you get it, and that's the thing, man. Like with black people, we strive. We were striving better. It's like when we knew, like as they say, when we knew the people had their foot on our neck, we was like, man, shit, we got to go on out here and get it. Even though you knew there was, they didn't want you coming in their restaurants and all that, and some of the people like said, man, fuck it, man, we go on here and get our own thing. When you knew it, and like I said, if they saying like the Republicans or whatever, they know they don't like it, and they'll tell you, man, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Oh, okay, we like, And that clip, Kings, is crazy to tell a man without boots to pull himself up by his own bootstrap. But, you know, we know it, man, they weren't going to give you no handout. So it will make you like, well, fuck, I got to go on out here and get it, man. Be Democrats, we'll hold your hand. What y'all gonna do when they let y'all hand go? And Obama the one started that thing too. Oh, he won't probably. I should have threw that out there. He started cutting people off the food stamps. He was the one that started cutting people off the food stamp when he was in office, his last terms, and now started cutting major people off the food stamp programs. And Clinton had a lot of the black women when they was working, started making their get off food stamps and try to find jobs. Clinton started doing this shit too. I think it was a welfare to work program that he came up with. See there? It always been your neighborhood liberals that always and then they said you took a poll and look, and it said black folk every time they had a liberal or a Democrat, black folks ain't never did good under the Democrats. Now that's something I don't know about all that politics shit like that, but that's what they said. Black folks always get screwed every time about the Democrats. Every time. And I heard a lot of black folks say they did good under the Reaganomics. They were making money under the Reaganomics. Now, that's what I've heard. You know, the blacks, they was making money back then. Like that's for my time. I don't really know all that. I was in school then, so I don't know. But that's what I was hearing. So I don't know. But y'all gotta come on, man. Quit playing the game. Quit voting them goddamn party lines, and quit really thinking votes. Your vote gonna really just vote gonna help you. Now, if you vote, do your thug thizzle. But I just say, man, start holding these folks accountable. If they tell you they're going to do this for you, come out in your church, because they come out in your church lying to you, telling you stuff. Campaign promise, lying all in the church. Had a preacher do it too anyway. But, man, start holding them folks accountable, man. Don't wait talking about, well, we're going to wait till we ain't going to vote them back in next year. Man, they doing shit destroying your life today, man. Don't you want to eat that sandwich today? Shit, they raising the shit up on you. Like, they going to pass a bill and about 2-3 months it's going to go through. You ain't going to be able to goddamn eat that sandwich. Everybody going to be on the goddamn corner work for food signs and shit. Or you got to change. Because you want to wait till the 2 more years before y'all vote them out of office. Because you got to keep doing this shit. Can't keep doing it. And I can see, man, y'all say, well, you know, this dude here, man, we're going to just let him get on out of here. But the next person we're going to get in here, we're going to wang. He ain't going to get away with this shit. As soon as he do something wrong, we're going to be on his ass. Y'all don't do that. Y'all just say, well, we'll just wait and vote him out. We'll wait and vote him out. Just keep letting them come on in. And really, they do it because they know there ain't no repercussions. If I can come in your store and keep shoplifting, stealing candy and cigarettes and all that shit, I know you ain't going to do nothing. I'm going to keep on coming in there taking your shit. Because I know you ain't going to do nothing. You know, I keep breaking in your car, stealing your goddamn CDs out your car. You see me stealing. You know I'm the one doing it. But you don't do nothing. I'm going to keep on breaking in them motherfuckers until I get every last one of them out. And hope you buy some more so I can come steal them too. Just plain and simple. That's how they get away with it. Because you don't hold them accountable. It's easy. It's simple, man. But I want to say this here, and especially the black community. But I've noticed, I'm out to use this, I've seen some things that when in the white people neighborhoods, if they don't want some in their neighborhood, them will get they get them damn town hall meetings. They get together with the local representative in that area, whoever it is, city councilman in the area, aldermen, whatever they have. They like, look, we got this petition. You're not going to put this damn, because it happened down here towards Memphis, a place called like Collierville. Hey, no, you're not going to build that goddamn strip. Somebody had wanted to put a strip club. No, you ain't building that strip club. Nope. Man, you think they built that strip club? No, sir. Bro, they had a petition. They didn't want a Walmart built in a neighborhood. The goddamn Walmart didn't get built. All that power Walmart got, Shit, Illuminati Walmart, bro. That Walmart didn't get built. So that's what they do. When the hell we gonna stand up and hold these people accountable for? I mean, some of black folks. When we gonna do that? Some of these old crooked ass politicians that make it easy money, man. And y'all got these neighborhoods, dilapidated houses, and streets all tore up. Get all these churches they got with these preachers. Call a goddamn town hall meeting with them, whoever y'all representative, and look here, man, we ain't coming up with this shit no more, man. Y'all gonna have to start fixing these potholes in our neighborhood, tearing up the goddamn cars, front end all messed up, cause these potholes in the street. We ain't all gonna do that, man. Don't complain about how the white folks keep getting shit. Man, them white folks neighborhood straight, they are fixed up. Yeah, cause they gonna complain about it. They gonna make sure. The motherfucker, he just gonna sit there and get no easy money off of them. They gonna work for that shit. So when we gonna do that? When we gonna do the same stuff?
Boy, we gonna get them Arabs out of our community, them corn stuff.
Oh, that's an excellent point there.
Yeah, and them little stores with little fucked up meat. Yeah, that's another thing too.
That's it. I don't think they're gonna do that one every day.
Shit, they found out some of this shit meat ain't even nothing but rats and shit. So yeah.
Damn. Oh, and I can give a big shout out to Brother Dave. I don't know. I think you seen that article that happened in Memphis where this Arab shot this 15-year-old dude a couple weeks ago.
Over a beer. Yeah, I saw that shit. That shit was
I can say the community. I would say it is this time. Big up to the black community. I forget, that was out in North Memphis. They call it North Memphis, out there in Springdale area. They shut this store down this weekend, bro. They had protesters and stuff like that. Black Lives Matter. Big up to Black Lives Matter this time, y'all. I give Black Lives. Hell, I got to give y'all a hand clap, goddamn it, this time. They went out there and shut that goddamn store down, bro. They went out there and protested and shit. That goddamn show. That's Arab. They shut that shit down. They said, "No, you're not gonna open this business." See, the dude who shot him didn't own the store. He worked there. But the people like, nah, and I think he said he had recently started working there. But they went out there and protested. They said, no, y'all ain't gonna do business in this neighborhood. They shut that bad boy down. I'm gonna send you the article. I'm gonna send you the article to you. So yeah, big up, man. And that's how we're gonna have to start doing this. Don't let them folk come in there and taking over. Shot the brother, man. They said the cooler, he shot him, stole a cooler. Even though, I understand he's 15 years old, he wasn't supposed to be drinking, and I understand that. And see, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of moral stuff, and stealing, one thing. That's why I said we got a lot of moral stuff that we have to get on because, like I said, there's a cause and effect. So we got to work some moral issues that we're going to have to start dealing with. And there's some things that we do sometimes cause some reactions that we shouldn't have that does happen. But at the same time, you don't shoot nobody and kill them over no goddamn. They said the cooler was less than $1, bro. It wasn't even $1 for the cooler. But yeah, but I big up to them, man. Salute them for shutting that goddamn business down. And so big up to them on that one, man. They got them goddamn Arabs clothed. They hitting them in their pocket. You're not gonna do big. So that Dr. King thing, when Dr. King said boycott, they did it and it worked. So I hope they never open it back up. So we need to start tightening up, putting pressure on everybody, all these folks like that. You do something wrong, they come at you. Tighten up with this song. You tighten up. Do the tighten up. Tighten up, baby. Tighten it up. So yeah, and brother Dave, that's something we really need to do, brother. Just really to get into these scriptures, man, and just get on this like we was doing on the Lions Vibez Radio, the video. Get in them laws, statutes, and commandments. Oh, brother Dave, I did see this too. I was mentioning that in Alabama, I have my tablet over there. In Alabama, they was supposed to been having a vote to try to put the Ten Commandments back out in public. They started taking that away. Ten Commandments, you couldn't be visible, but they having to get ready to have a vote to see can they put the Ten Commandments back on display out in public.
That ain't gonna happen. I said that shit. Niggas is not gonna follow that shit.
Yeah, but they already passed it to put it back on the I guess the referendum, just to even put it back on the ballot to do it. But so that's a start because number one, like I said, even with that, because that's the commandments they're dealing with, statutes and laws and commandments and how to act, how to conduct yourself. And so in a society like this, you notice when they started taking it away, all laws went out the door. And so people doing it, they doing the Aleister Crowley, do as thou will. So hopefully that would be something. I know it's just a monumental statue, as the statue is. Oh, must be there in effect for real. So so hopefully that will take place. If y'all gonna put up Baphomet statues, shit, y'all sure enough need to be having the Ten Commandments statues up there. I wish y'all could have all 360 commandments up there.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen, brother Sunray. Cause you know why? Cause that condemns homosexuality. They ain't gonna allow that shit to go up there.
I already knew it. That's wishful thinking that right there. Yes, sir. You sure right. Well, we got like 3 more minutes, bro. You want to go? We can go and close out before they hang us up. You got any last words for it, brother?
Nah. Just don't vote, man. You can listen to that shit. Shit sound good. Trump, Hillary, all them sound all right. But then at the end of the day, they ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit. Barack Obama sounded good, had a nice little Al Green, but at the end of the day, he won't gonna do shit. So yeah, just listen to it, get a good little show, and y'all keep y'all head up. Peace, shalom.
I'm gonna leave Dave with that one, and then we got 1 more minute clip, and I'll leave y'all with this right here.
Hi, shalom from Israel. This is Ola, the daughter of Jethro. And I just heard that you black people that was stolen from Africa to America, that you don't know who you are. But you are the children of Yahweh, the children of Israel. And I'm telling you, you have to come back to your homeland, here to Zion, to Jerusalem. Because us, the Gentiles, we do need you. We need you to come and pray.
McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu has breakfast, which means you can get the sausage burrito for $1, a sausage McGriddles for $2, and the sausage McMuffin with egg for $3. Or, as Jill likes to call it, the
I burnt the toast, set off the smoke detector, and filled the apartment with smoke meal.
More like the I can't believe you did that again meal.
Build whatever breakfast you want with McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.